From the Budweiser studios of 99.1, The Sports Animal. Here's a couple of guys with over 30 years of combined knowledge of Tennessee sports.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Jason Swain.
Here's Josh and Swain.
Good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome in to Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. We are very excited to be with you for the next 3 hours. It is another beautiful day in East Tennessee. Jason Swain is here. He's a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward, and we invite you to be part of the show today. You can call or text 865-656-9900 if you would like to talk Tennessee football, some SEC, some college football. We'll cover it all on today's show. We are 8 days from Tennessee opening fall camp. 39 days, Swain. Less than 40 days now until Tennessee will open the college football season against Furman.
Good afternoon, Joshua.
How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I am paying close attention to the blue blood football programs around the country to see who's going to put a sponsorship patch on their uniform. After Ohio State made the plunge, announcing that yesterday, their partnership with a very famous bank.
Yep.
And they have been the biggest program to have done this. Now that we saw LSU do it, a couple months ago, Ohio State has now dove into those waters. So eyes are on the Alabamas and the Penn States and the Notre Dames of the world, the Florida, Tennessee, Georgia, USC, all these programs with rich history, Oklahoma, Texas, who's going to be the next one after Ohio State, because Ohio State, they have great, rich history as well, too. Now, it ain't going to help y'all get DGG. I can tell you that much, baby. You can sign 5 sponsorships and put 5 patches on your jersey. DGG is a vol, but it's bringing in $17 million per year for Ohio State. So who's going to be the next blue blood program that makes the move? That's the question.
$17 million a year is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, Josh. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's close to a basketball roster. Like, just to put in perspective, that's a third of a football roster, maybe, at least for this year.
Yeah, by 2 years or next year, maybe a third. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I tried to look. Was there ever a report on what LSU is getting? It had a jersey patch deal. They signed the deal, I think, in anticipation of rules allowing it. I did not find what LSU has. The money for Ohio State's patch is significantly greater than what each Big 12 school will get in the monster deal. That's why
I'm sorry.
It seemed like a monster deal for the drink company.
It's a monster deal for the drink company.
The coverage they're going to get. So, yeah, it's a big payday for Ohio State. They are one of the nation's leaders in revenue, and they just found another $17 million a year. The patch will go across the board with all their different sports, but, of course, football is driving how they're able to command that kind of money. It's a deal with J.P. Morgan Chase. So there'll be a Chase patch that we've seen on all the jerseys for Ohio State this upcoming season.
Trying to get a number for what LSU is getting.
Mm-hmm. Buckeye Dad's already texted, said drop the DGG stuff.
Oh, you telling me to drop it? Have you looked online lately? Have you looked online to your little brothers and sisters, your Ohio State brothers and sisters? Tell them to drop it. Tell them to drop it.
Yeah, that's still ongoing there.
It's still going, man. It's still going strong. But I can't wait to drop it.
Yeah,
Because
by the
we
way,
are how many hours away from Asa Barnes' commitment tomorrow? Have you worked in your countdown for that one?
what time is he going tomorrow? He's the running back who will make his announcement. We're looking at 5 p.m. Okay. Yeah, so we're just under 29 hours.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's where we are, Buckeye.
Asa will announce on Rivals' YouTube channel.
All right. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. But yeah, that's where my attention is, man. Who's it going to be? Who's going to take the plunge? I don't think anybody wants to do it, but you have to do it.
Yeah, you want to get the right deal, but to me, it's a no-brainer.
For who?
For an athletic director.
I think it depends on which one.
Again, it's got to be the right deal. You don't just you're not signing up for cafe lattes for life, where it's a deal and shake hands. But like this deal for Ohio State, hate or love Ohio State, that's an awesome deal.
You can't turn down $17 million
a year.
Yeah. Well, Tennessee's deal with Adidas, I think, maybe pushed that from happening at Tennessee. Maybe a couple years or so, or maybe a year or two. I don't know. But, like, because you got the biggest deal with Adidas, you don't have to do that. There was a very strong effort to prevent giving away our naming rights to the stadium, to Pilot, because we don't want to go down that road like some others. We don't want to rename our stadium. Neyland Stadium is historic.
Yeah, I think Tennessee did a great job with how
100%.
that deal came together, how it was rolled out with the partnership with Pilot.
So with us taking that type of approach, I don't think you're running to put a patch on your jersey. I don't think that's something that you want to do. I think that's something that, like, you got to get a deal that you just can't refuse. Mm-hmm. And even then, you kind of like, I mean, we prefer not to, but we just can't not do this deal. Like, I think that's the approach.
Yeah, it's got to be the right deal with the right value.
Yes.
If you call over there today and say, hey, we'll give you $28, can you put a Josh and Swain patch on all the jerseys? That'd be great for us. I'm not sure that Danny White's going to agree to that.
Nah, he's not gonna bite on that one, Josh.
But if you get the right kind of brand at the right price, then it's something you have to consider. Considering the demand that exists for money, for increasing revenue, to increase your chances of getting talent to campus so that you can succeed at the level that fans are going to demand, comes with a price.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I can't believe I was told to knock it off. Wow.
Knock it off, yeah.
It hasn't been a week yet. I got time.
That's right. It's been a little less than 6 days since David Gabriel George gave his commitment to Tennessee.
Yeah, I got time. I got another day to rub it in if I want to. Because if Asa Barnes commits to Tennessee, it's not going to be fun rubbing it into Arkansas fans. Hey, take that, Kentucky. We just beat out you for Asa Barnes. Like,
right. It's a little different.
It's a little different. Take that, Razorback. Pig Suey on that one. How you like that? We got Asa Barnes, you didn't. It's a little different. So I'm enjoying it while I can now.
Yeah. Pig Suey, more like Pig Shoey to your recruiting pitch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Is that what you would say to him?
I was exactly what I was thinking, man. You took the words right out of my mouth, Josh. Wow, you are.
Yep.
You're good, man.
I could have played cornerback with that level of trash talk.
Yep. Yeah, you could have.
Hey, happy day one of Big Ten Media Days, Swain. It's underway in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, man. Celebration time. Happy day one of Media Days. I'm ready to see who's going to say something first.
Well, Tony Petitti's talked a little talk from what I saw in his opening remarks earlier. I'll get those to you. Not as much shade as I read it as bragging and maybe a little bit of a response to last week. So we'll get to that. There is a record prediction for an SEC team that I will bring up to get your
reaction.
Swain. There is updated talk on another five-star prospect Tennessee is pursuing that Ohio State has great interest in. Mike says Ohio State should sign with Pampers since they're being babies. How about that?
I think that trash talk is better than your trash talk, Josh. And Brett Bielema is going first.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. It's just, not SEC, but Big Ten Media Days.
That's kind of like, in Major League Baseball. You see guys that traditionally would have been the number 3 or number 4 hitter get moved up in the lineup and hit number 1, hit leadoff, because you just want to get them more plate appearances. You want to start off with a bang. That's what Big Ten Media Days are doing with Brett Bielema.
Yeah, got Bielema going first, and then Kurt Ferentz going 11, 45. He gets sleepy early, so they go ahead and get his out the way because he's one of the oldest coaches in the
That's
in
nice.
the game.
Ferentz should be able to. He should get to say when he goes.
He's the second oldest coach in college football, so
yeah.
He's going at 11:45, and then Matt Campbell is at noon. He's third, and then Graciano is last. So, I don't have anything to say about Graciano.
Right.
And then, how many are they doing today? Lincoln Riley is going
12:30.
I think he's bringing some brisket for lunch for everybody. And then Luke Fickle is going at 12:45. So they got a lot of schools going today. Six schools going today.
Well, they got a lot of schools in the conference.
That's true. That's right. So I guess they got the teams that's not going to win the first day. Go ahead and get them out the way.
It is a 3-day event in Chicago, Big Ten Media Days. 6 teams a day at their event.
They're turning them out, man. It's like 15-minute blocks. 11:45 tomorrow, noon. Dan Lanning, 12:15. So it's like 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, there's a coach. All right, man. This is the first year I'm going to actually pay attention to the Big Ten Media Days.
Hey, they've got 3 straight titles.
3 straight titles. They're talking the talk a little bit. They are filling themselves. So, hey, we're going to see what they have to say. They have earned that right by what they've done on the football field the last couple of years. So, all right, let's do it. Let's see what Bielema got to say. Oh, gosh.
865-656-9900. We'd love to hear what you have to say. You can call or text. We'll talk Tennessee versus Ohio State. The recruiting rivalry continues. We'll talk about predictions for this upcoming season, Tennessee's playoff hopes for the upcoming year. We'll talk about it all between now and 3 o'clock. Jason Swain is here at VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. Every day we are presented by Junk Be Gone. Thank you for being with us as we continue on Josh and Swain.
Get breaking fall news on your texts. To sign up, text VOLS to 865-656-9900 right now.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial, wealth management and retirement planning. If you go online to broganfinancial.com, you can learn about the great company, the great team that exists at Brogan Financial, find resources, more info on a team that can help you. At Brogan Financial, they work every day to pursue excellence in the delivery of wealth management and comprehensive retirement planning. They're led by Jim Brogan, who is an educator, has been teaching financial education classes at the University of Tennessee in Pellissippi State for almost 20 years. He's been on the radio on our news talk station for more than 20 years, helping people every single week. He and the team at Brogan Financial can help you as a fiduciary. They have a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of the client. That's what they do. They partner with their clients to help define and achieve retirement goals for today, tomorrow, and the years to come. See how Brogan Financial can help build a comprehensive plan designed for you to help you achieve your life goals for retirement and beyond. Get started by going online to broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
Summer is here, and it's the perfect time for a whole home refresh from Zero Res. And in honor of the start of summer 2026, you can save 26% on all services. From the floors you walk on to the air you breathe, Zero Res cleans it 26% off. Book today. ZeroResKnoxville.com using promo code SUMMER to save 26%. Zero Res. Spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
Any day of the week could be a special day. Birthdays, anniversaries, they always pop up. And if you ever need to pop in and buy a beautiful piece of jewelry, you can always do it. South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. It's the one and only TK Wheeler Jewelers. Every single piece of jewelry I'm wearing right now, I'm like looking down. My engagement ring, my bracelet that I got for my 40th birthday, my diamond stud earrings, my little gold huggy earrings, all came from TK Wheeler Jewelers. Wide range of selection. They've got multicolored gemstone sets. They've got beautiful diamonds. They've got a huge bridal jewelry selection for you. What you might not know about TK Wheeler Jewelers is that they can also turn your unwanted jewelry into cash. They're purchasing right now a wide range of precious metals, diamonds, gemstones, everything from fine jewelry to old broken pieces that you no longer want or wear. You can put money in your pocket from TK Wheeler Jewelers. They're proudly buying and selling jewelry for over 50 years here in East Tennessee. It's my jewelry store. TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
The 2026 Lady Vol volleyball schedule is set and features 9 NCAA tournament teams, including 5 with programs that reach the round of 16. The Big Orange schedule features 12 matches at home at Food City Center, and you can now purchase season tickets with prices starting as low as $60 plus taxes and fees. Reserved seating options are back this season, and you can guarantee your seat for the same location for each match throughout the season. Get yours now at allvols.com.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Thank you for being with us on Josh and Swain, presented by Junk Begon, East Tennessee's junk removal specialists. Last Wednesday, Swain, Tennessee picked up a commitment from David Gabriel George. He's a 5-star running back who chose Tennessee over Ohio State.
Josh, stop rubbing it in.
It's old news, right?
Yeah, stop rubbing it in, man. That's enough.
Okay.
That is enough. It's
well,
enough, Josh.
Is that enough 5 stars for the class?
Huh?
You all done?
You never have too many, Josh.
Can never have too many 5 stars, right?
You can never have too much money or too many 5 stars. That's impossible.
Well, Tennessee is pursuing another 5-star who is also considering Ohio State. Now, in this case, he is committed to Ohio State. He's a name we've talked about on the show a few times previously. 5-star edge rusher David Jacobs, DJ Jacobs. He is committed to Ohio State. Mm-hmm. If you look at the On3 industry ranking, he's the number 5 overall player in the class. 24/7 Sports ranks him as the number 1 player in the class. And his father spoke to Steve Wiltfong at On3.com.
Really?
About his commitment to Ohio State, but also 2 other schools that are pursuing Jacob still. Miami is one of them.
Anything worth mentioning about his father?
His father has the same name.
Good observation, Josh.
As the prospect.
Good job. Well, nothing can get past you.
The two other schools, Swain, before I was interrupted
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
with my timeline of information.
Sorry.
Miami and Tennessee.
Okay.
So Jacobs, he's an edge rusher, plays up front. He's being recruited by Rodney Garner.
As he should be. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And Rodney Garner coached Jacobs' father at Georgia.
Now, okay, Josh Ward. Now you're getting somewhere.
Are we getting somewhere here now?
Now you're getting somewhere. I was waiting on you, man. I was over here about to doze off. Here we go, man.
In fact, Jacob Sr. said, the thing that makes them attractive is I'm familiar with Rodney Garner, know what type of work he does.
Uh-huh.
I have a good relationship with Coach Garner.
Uh-huh.
He's like a dad to me.
Like a dad? You don't want to let dad down.
You certainly don't.
You never want to disappoint your dad or a dad-like figure. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So he said he's like a dad to me, but that's all that's really going on with that.
No. Mm-mm. 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 Okay. Like a dad figure? That's not all that's going on.
No, that's not all that's going on.
No, what else is going on, Josh? What you got?
So Ohio State is obviously still recruiting Jacobs, knowing that Miami and Tennessee are pushing here, and Ohio State is well aware of the connection with Rodney Garner that exists.
Mm-hmm.
So Jacobs' father did say in the interview with On3 about their latest visit with Ohio State, they had a great time, talked up the relationship with Ryan Day, defense coordinator Matt Patricia, and defensive line coach Larry Johnson, who I will point out has a great history of coaching and recruiting linemen as well.
Yeah, he's right there with Rodney Garner.
And Jacobs' father said that he definitely still loves Ohio State and that he believes his son is strongly tracking to sign at Ohio State. Strongly tracking. Here's the quote to end the story. You ready for the quote?
You know, Josh, strongly tracking doesn't mean anything to me. But continue. I would hate to interrupt again.
Right. If my wife asked me, have you folded the laundry and put it away? And I say, I'm strongly tracking to do that.
Yeah.
There's going to be a follow-up.
Yeah. Have you taken out the trash? Strongly tracking in that direction to take out the trash. Yeah.
Yep. Son, did you go pick up your clothes and clean up your bedroom? Dad, I'm strongly tracking.
Yep.
It's not exactly going to fly at the Ward house, and I'm guessing won't at the Swain house either.
No, sir. No, sir.
So, will David Jacobs sign with Ohio State? His father said, quote, as of today, yes, but you know how this stuff goes.
Yeah, I know how this stuff goes. Tennessee comes in and flips Ohio State recruits. That's how it's been going. That's how it's been going, and that's how I hope it goes here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, sir. I like this interview. This is very promising for Tennessee.
Has your interest been piqued?
Piqued? Oh, my gosh. Yes. What school does that young man go to? Where is he from? He's from Atlanta, correct?
Yep. He goes to Blessed Trinity Catholic in Roswell, Georgia.
Roswell. Is that South Atlanta? I don't think so. I don't think that's South Atlanta. I think that is.
No, that's north, a little east of a little northeast of Marietta.
North Atlanta.
Yeah.
So would you say that is
Alpharetta?
Would you say that's closer, or further away from Knoxville if he lives in North Atlanta versus South Atlanta, Josh Ward?
Well, I think North Atlanta would be closer to Knoxville than South Atlanta if my geography classes are paying off correctly.
Yes. Yes. 3 hours and 12 minutes. Just a measly old 206 miles away. Oh, that is nothing.
In fact, if you're driving to Columbus, Ohio, I think you would stop off in Knoxville.
Columbus, Ohio from Roswell, 8.5 hours. Oh, Oh, my gosh.
You know how many times you get asked, are we there yet on that trip?
Whew. You probably get asked that when you roll through Chattanooga or you roll through Knoxville. Are we there yet? I wish we were there. And you will be if you come to Knoxville, if you come be a Vol.
So that is the latest from On3. David Jacobs, he is one of the top prospects regardless of position in the country. He is a five-star prospect ranked as high as number 1 in the country by 24/7 Sports. Still committed to Ohio State. Very well could sign with Ohio State, but as his father said in the interview with On3, you know how this stuff goes.
Josh, don't you feel bad for Ohio State fans, man? This is going to be a very traumatic experience for them, this recruiting process. Don't you feel bad for them? Josh, I asked you a question, man. You going to answer it?
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Look at me.
I feel bad for him.
You're a good guy, man. Good heart. 5-star-ish type of heart. No, I don't have a 5-star heart.
Oh.
Absolutely not. I don't feel bad at all. With the behavior I've witnessed from those guys and girls the last couple of days, I feel zero feelings toward them.
So buckle up. This is a ride that could take a few more turns.
I want to know what the message board geniuses are saying about Dad's comments. I bet they're losing it on Dad.
I bet there's some good action.
I bet they're losing it. What do you mean tell me he's a father figure? Oh, this is great. This is great, man. 2 straight days in a row, man. What a day. What a week so far.
By the way, what an incredible quote. You know how this stuff goes. Yes, we all know how this stuff goes.
Yeah, you and Orange. That's how it goes. Either Miami or Tennessee.
Will your son sign with Ohio State? As of today, yes, but you know how this stuff goes.
Well, I mean, it's recruiting, man. Things are fluid. That's what he means.
I know that too. It's just
well, that's
really
not
impressive to say that out loud.
That's not the best part of the article, though.
Are you referring to he's a father figure to me?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the best part of it.
But that's all that's really going on with that.
No. You can't downplay that. Hey, man, he's like a father figure to me, but I mean, he doesn't matter that much. Wait, what? Huh?
Conversation's not over here, pal.
No.
So Tennessee continues to pursue. Miami also previously appeared to be in a really good position, but right now Tennessee considered the bigger threat to Ohio State.
Well, we got to check out the ties, Miami staff and Ohio State staff, and make sure there's no family figure ties there, or father figure ties, or uncle figure ties, or anything like that. So far, so good. Tennessee has the advantage there, the family connections.
College football is quite a place.
It's great, man.
Quite a world that it is. We're 39 days from the season beginning for everybody. 32 until Swain's Week 1, which will include NC State, Virginia, North Carolina, TCU.
Our Week 1. Remember? We fence Josh and Swain.
It is Josh and Swain. We
Don't try to separate from me, Josh.
are 32 days away from Week 1 of the college football season.
We're on the same team, Josh. Nice try. We try to pull Uncle Phil on me, huh? He tried to do that?
Have you enjoyed the LeBron Ronnie memes online?
They're gold. This is what social media was made for. Straight comedy, man. Straight comedy.
We'll continue the conversation. We invite you to be part of it. 865-656-9900 as we continue on today's show with you until 3 o'clock on Josh and Swain.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles. Low prices. Love the savings.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
In the NFL, veteran defender Jamal Adams agreed to terms with the Minnesota Vikings last night. Originally the 6th overall pick in the draft by the New York Jets in 2017, Adams began his career as a safety, making 3 Pro Bowl appearances and an All-Pro selection in 2019. He has recently transitioned to linebacker, spending last season with the Raiders and playing all of his snaps at the linebacker spot. He made 45 tackles, a sack, 7 pressures, and a forced fumble. Colts quarterback Daniel Jones said yesterday he is fully cleared to participate in training camp activities, which begin on Wednesday for Indianapolis after Jones suffered an Achilles injury back in December that ended his 2025 season. With Jones as the starter for the Colts last year, Indianapolis won 8 of their first 10 games. Jones then re-signed earlier this offseason on a 2-year, $88 million contract with incentives that could be worth up to $100 million. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey, this is Vol 5 Troy Fleming. We're counting it down. It's just
39 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Hiller Plumbing, Cooling, and Electrical, they have been in business since 1990. Family owned and operated. And they believe in 100% satisfaction of their customers, so much that it's their tagline. It is their motto. Happy you'll be, or the service is free. If you, the customer, are not pleased with the work performed, Hiller will make sure to make it right. Their technicians are professional, experienced, and trustworthy. They come into your home and leave it clean and better than they found it. And the techs there, they just operate differently. They treat your family like they would want their own family to be treated. And being welcome into your home is something Hiller doesn't take lightly. They are trained to make sure that you are not ever left without services you need to feel comfortable and safe. And now you can book your appointments online. In a few minutes, you can handle setting an appointment without ever picking up the phone. Go to the website. Learn more at happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
This is Jeff with Monster Tree Service of Knoxville. Our professional crew is equipped to handle even the biggest jobs with superior service and award-winning results. When you need routine tree trimming, expert plant health care, or emergency tree removal, our experts at Monster Tree Service of Knoxville provide the friendly, reliable service you can count on. With expert knowledge and state-of-the-art equipment, we get the job done safely and efficiently. Don't let your tree problem get out of control. Call 865-832-3029 or visit monstertreeservice.com and let us tame your monster.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur? At Twin Peaks, they're proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Check out their barrel selects, hand-picked by their team and bottled just for you. Supplies limited. Stop by Twin Peaks to see what they're pouring. Cheers.
Summer is here, and it's the perfect time for a whole home refresh from Zero Res. And in honor of the start of summer 2026, you can save 26% on all services. From the floors you walk on to the air you breathe, Zero Res cleans it 26% off. Book today. ZeroResKnoxville.com using promo code SUMMER to save 26%. Zero Res. Spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
"It was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property."
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Stanley Fence, the first name in fencing for East Tennessee. Stanley Fence has 4 to 6 foot chain link fencing in galvanized or black vinyl coated finishes, plus aluminum fencing, all in stock with no long wait times. Get a free gate with every residential chain link fence installation. Want a custom look? Stanley Fence has cut pyramid, Gothic, and French Gothic wood post tops in-house. No middleman, just craftsmanship. Call 865-254-3844 or go to StanleyFence.com to schedule your appointment. Stanley Fence, family owned, operated, and the first name for fencing in East Tennessee.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, bent tie rod. What are you going to do?
I'm way ahead of you. I'll be on RockAuto.com before you can even finish this commercial.
He's right. RockAuto.com. Parts when you need them.
All the parts your car will ever need. Rock Auto.
Tracking a bit more of an active day ahead with highs climbing into the lower 90s, feeling like the triple digits, and that will help to fuel some scattered showers and storms, especially during the afternoon and evening. Doesn't mean everyone's going to see these storms, but they could pack a punch, so keep a close eye on the forecast and try and stay cool to beat the heat. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Meade wants to call Ohio State the second choice university. You ready to go that far?
Mm-mm.
Hey, just hand me the popcorn. I'll sit back and watch how this thing goes. But Tennessee landed David Gabriel George last week and is pursuing DJ Jacobs, 5-star edge rusher, who is currently committed to Ohio State. See how it plays out.
You know how those things go. You know how they go, Josh. It is a marathon, not a sprint. That is going to be fun to follow.
Tony Petitti earlier today, the commissioner of the Big Ten, said that 7 Big Ten teams combined to make up the nation's best 11 wins last season, more than double the next best league.
Hey, man, you want to hear a rebuttal out of me? Because I believe the Big Ten proved that they are the best right now.
Brett Bielema, quote, on the SEC, quote, they want to live in 2005 forever.
Well, I don't. I want nothing to do with 2005. But
yeah, that's the last year Swain's choosing to live in.
You know what I think Bielema should do? I think he should shut up. That's what I think he should do. I think he should put cork in it. Because, sir, you couldn't wait to get to the SEC. You left the Big Ten to get to the SEC and was talking that same stuff in reverse when you were with the SEC. And now that you're back with the Big Ten, now you're talking that same stuff again in reverse. What is this, Uno? What is this? So that's what I need Bielema to do. He can hush. He can put a cork in it. Now, if Rondé wants to say that, you know what we're going to do? We're going to say good point. We'll say good point to Rondé. We'll say good point to Dan Lanning if he wants to say that.
Yeah, Ryan Day and Kurt Signetti can talk a different level of trash based on their experience.
Yeah.
Bielema has the back-to-back wins against South Carolina and Illinois, and he deserves credit for those wins, but that only carries so much weight.
Yeah.
Not as much as what Ohio State have done.
South Carolina and Tennessee.
Sorry, I don't know what I said.
Yeah.
South Carolina and Tennessee, the last 2 bowl games.
Yeah. They beat us. They beat South Carolina. Whip-de-doo. You beat us. Cool, whatever. But let's not act like you are Kurt Signetti. Let's not act like you are Dan Lanning or Ron Day. You were in the SEC speaking the same language in reverse when you was at Arkansas. So hush, okay? Hush.
But this was very predictable. This is why we said 20 minutes ago. Bielema leading off.
We knew it.
They're going with the heavy hitter.
We knew it.
We knew he'd have something to say right away. So there you go. Petiti did say that he'd like to see more matchups, the SEC versus the Big Ten. I saw our friend Chris Lowe say, hey, yeah, let's see it. A Big Ten SEC challenge every season, week 2. Would you be up for that? An annual Big Ten SEC football challenge.
That's the only way to determine who's the best beyond what we already have set up. I think we should do that. Bielema takes a jab at Nick Saban. Are you kidding me?
Well, that I haven't seen, but that'd be going a bit too far if you ask me.
Well, Nick Saban did have the whole whoever wins the championship doesn't define who the best conference is.
I didn't think last week was the best week for.
It wasn't good for Nick.
Nick with his messaging. No, that doesn't affect his record as a coach, but in terms of the position he's in now, not the best week.
But yeah, I mean, I'm on board with doing that Big Ten SEC challenge. Why not? Why not? Let's take off another Fruit Cup game, and let's add a Big Ten team, just like the SEC ACC basketball challenge. Let's do it in football. Why not? Everybody got something to say. Let's get into the ring. Let's make it happen. Let's see Mississippi State and Rutgers.
All right. Make your challenge. Who do you pick? Who does Tennessee call out?
We're not gonna call out anybody.
Greg Sankey calls you up. Says, Swain, I need you to help me out here. Who do I match Tennessee up with in a Big Ten SEC challenge?
I obviously want to say we want to play the best. We want to play Indiana, the best of the best. But we have to do a little bit more to even be on that level, right?
Yeah, truthfully, Tennessee has to accomplish more to get that kind of opportunity, because the SEC would say, all right, we're taking Georgia and Texas, and I'd be curious to see who they view as team number 3 or 4 if you're looking at going up against Ohio State and Indiana and Oregon and Michigan. But Tennessee, I think, would be in that top 6 to 8 conversation.
All right, off the top of my head, I'm saying Michigan.
Okay.
Just off the top of my head. So I'm going Michigan, USC. Those teams lost 4 games last year. USC lost 4 games last year. Iowa lost 4 games last year. Illinois, they lost 4 games as well too. Should have been 5, but they lost 4 games last year. So I'm saying Michigan. I think Michigan. I mean, you got the prestige factor between 2 programs. I know Michigan won the championship 3 years ago, but I'm going Michigan. You know, the last 2 versus our last 2. It lines up.
Okay. We can spend more time thinking about it. It's not happening yet. I'll just go ahead and say I don't know how this would work with scheduling, as you have home-and-home series that are already in place. Some of them include SEC versus Big Ten. This year you're going to see Ohio State, Texas, Michigan, Oklahoma. Tennessee has Washington on deck coming up in just a few years. Washington, remember, is now a Big Ten school, and that's somebody you could call out, by the way. But Chris Lowe says, yeah, what about week 2? Big Ten SEC Challenge, as Tony Petiti said he'd like to see more Big Ten SEC games. 865-656-9900.
Greg, you can't turn that down, Greg.
No, you can't.
You can't back down, Greg. You got to say, name the place and the time, big boy. Let's go. Nothing but space and opportunity. That's what you have to say, Greg. That's your only response, Greg. You can't say anything else. You can't be roundabouting. You can't do it. You got to say, let's do it. Name a place and a time.
Actually, what I would like to see or hear is that initial conference call with the coaches in the SEC saying, hey, guys, I got a new scheduling proposal for you.
Hello? Kirby, you still there on the phone? I think the connection is off a little bit. I think he's in a bad area. Well, I mean, he is in Athens, but I think we lost Kirby. No, Kirby hung up.
Yeah, I think in that one, Greg says, Guys, I'm going to put Nick Saban on the phone here. Nick, you on the line? We'll come back, 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the interaction. Who from the Big Ten would you line up against Tennessee? We'll continue the conversation on Josh and Swain.
It's time to put your love of wings to the test. The Sports Animal's looking for 12 people to compete in the BKW Labor Day Festival wing eating competition.
He's ripping the meat off the chicken wing.
Text the word wings to 865-656-9900 to enter today.
Yep, building a deck around your above-ground pool definitely made it more accessible. And more enjoyable.
How about this deck?
Nice, babe.
Soon,
this deck.
you're singing a different tune.
Tennessee Deck Fence. We build with composites that look just like wood, but won't crack, splinter, or rot. TennesseeDeckandFence.com. Outdoor living spaces built to last.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops. We are the place to shop. Come on down.
Slow drains, gurgling, and bad odors may seem minor, but left unattended, they can turn into a plumbing emergency fast. Don't let a clogged drain become a disaster. Keep things moving smoothly with Pipe Wrench's $99 drain clearing, guaranteed to work, or it's free. Our certified plumbers arrive prepared with the tools and expertise to clear even the most stubborn clogged drains. And with our same-day service guarantee, you get fast relief without the inconvenience of waiting. Have more than just a clogged drain? We also offer free on-site estimates and free second opinions on repairs. Your comfort isn't just our job, it's our promise. Schedule your $99 drain clearing online today at PipeWrench.com. If we can't clear it, you don't pay. Pipe Wrench Home Services, trusted in Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and neighboring communities for over 20 years. Same-day service guaranteed, or the visit is free. For residential main lines only, requires clean-out access. Visit PipeWrench.com for details.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well-tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today, or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer, to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit ImageMattersInc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Pat Boyle here to help you beat the bullshit of Westwood One Sports. The road to the U.S. Open for tennis continues with day 2 in Washington, D.C., and I think American Marcos Giron is way too short of a favorite. Giron is playing 17-year-old Cruz Hewitt, son of legendary Leighton Hewitt. He just lost in the boys' Wimbledon final and then qualified for this tournament, albeit with some luck. However, Garone way too frequently plays down to his competition, so I like the over 19.5 games in this one. I'm Pat Boyle. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. So Big Ten Media Days are underway. The SEC last week. And over the next week or so, fall camp will begin. There's also growing Notre Dame buzz. They're not in the Big Ten. They're just closer to Big Ten country. But a lot of Notre Dame buzz with the schedule. They have C.J. Carr coming back. They have high-level talent across the roster. Maybe the most talented Notre Dame team we've seen in a few decades if you go by NFL draft projections, things like that. So different services have, or different platforms have different favorites. Looking at one sportsbook right now has Ohio State favored to win the national title. Ohio State and Oregon, two of the top three in terms of odds. But I saw, I think, on Kalshi, Notre Dame jumped to be the favorite there. That's a prediction market. So a lot of buzz for Notre Dame, which was left out of the playoff last season, but returns a ton of talent this year. And the schedule that Notre Dame will play is viewed as quite favorable for this season.
Yeah, no shade from me towards Notre Dame. I mean, they've earned the respect of what I think should be all college football fans in the last 2 years. How they performed the year they lost the championship to Ohio State. Last year, yes, they had a rough start. They lost the game to Texas A&M and Miami, but it was a close game. They obviously proved they belong in that conversation, playing those type of games against those type of programs. And then they finished strong and made a strong case for going to the college football playoff. The way they have recruited, they are a top-tier program right now.
Yeah,
so,
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Here's the schedule for Notre Dame this season. They'll open with Wisconsin at Lambeau Field and then play Rice, home against Michigan State, at Purdue, at North Carolina, Stanford at home, at BYU, off week, Navy in Foxborough, then host Miami, host Boston College, host SMU, and finish at Syracuse. They play some programs that are quality programs, like Wisconsin, Michigan State, I would say North Carolina. Those are quality programs, but they're all down right now. And that's why the schedule looks quite favorable. Miami's the best opponent, I would say, going in. It is at home. SMU's a quality team. It's at home. BYU is a quality team. That one is on the road.
Yeah, so I mean, they got a chance to do something special. Marcus Freeman has made Notre Dame likable or tolerable to a lot of people. I mean, Notre Dame's easy to dislike and hate for a lot of people. Marcus Freeman makes them, a little bit better. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Marcus Freeman.
Yeah, I am too. Very respected as a coach, and his personality, you compare him to Brian Kelly, who Freeman replaced. I find Freeman, and a lot of people find Freeman a lot more likable and relatable.
1,000%, sir. 1,000%. So, all right, man. It's only one thing to do. Put the ball down. Let's go play.
Kick it off. Let's see. C.J. Carr, year two. Notre Dame was a team last year. They fell short of the playoff, but they could have been a playoff team. They were one of the teams that had a young quarterback. C.J. Carr was a redshirt freshman. He beat out Kenny Minchey, who's now at Kentucky. But we talked last season when it was playoff time, or after the season when Tennessee was pursuing a veteran quarterback potentially coming in, that most of the teams that made a run had veteran QBs. There were some exceptions. Ohio State had Julian Sayin. BYU was a team that had a really good year with a true freshman quarterback, and then Notre Dame with C.J. Carr. And that's comparable to Tennessee, as it will have a young quarterback, either Faison Brandon or George McIntyre starting this year. But C.J. Carr enters his second season as the starter, third year in the program, and they have big expectations with the Fighting Irish. We'll come back. We have 2 hours to go. We'll talk more Tennessee football. 865-656-9900 if you would like to talk with us, if you would like to call or text to be part of the show. We are presented by Junk Beyond. Online at junkbeyond.biz as we continue on Josh and Swain.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast.
I'm your host, Megan Klingenberg, and after interviewing so many dudes during this Men's World Cup, I'm so happy to be back with my U.S. Women's National Team players.
I know the U.S. Men's National Team has changed how I think about myself, how I think about being an American, how I think about being on a team.
1 year out from that World Cup, and we're going to talk about the brightest prospects in U.S. soccer. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast, presented by Henkel. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Is your water as safe as it could be? I mean, really. In most homes, it can always be safer. Most people try to eat better, and that's good, but what about the water you put on your body and in your body? I know you can drink bottled water, but is it really clean with all that microplastic from the bottle? I bet if you looked at bottled water under a microscope, you could see all that microplastic. Probably looks like shredded toilet paper floating around in the water. There has to be a safer way. I'm David Brewster from Aqua Clear Water Systems, and we can simply install an award-winning Connecticut drinking water system, which is proudly made here in the USA. The Connecticut drinking water system gives you final barrier protection. This means every time you get a drink, the contaminants have been freshly squeezed out of the water, so it's made fresh. Give Aqua Clear Water Systems a call, 865-986-4234. This could be the simplest health hack in your life, so get cracking and start health hacking.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Summer is here, and it's time for a whole home refresh from Zero Res. From the floors you walk on to the air you breathe, everything Zero Res cleans is 26% off. Book now, ZeroResKnoxville.com using promo code SUMMER. Zero Res, spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
34 years. That's how long Marsha Blackburn has been in politics. She ran for Congress, State Senate, Congress 8 more times, U.S. Senate twice. I voted for her, and I bet you did too. Now Marsha Blackburn wants to end her career as governor. We all owe Marsha our sincere thanks for her service, but we don't owe her the governor's office.
John Rose.
It's not a reward, it's a tough job for a tough, conservative CEO. I'm John Rose. Like President Trump and previous Tennessee governors, I'm a CEO. I grew 2 great technology companies. I created jobs. I made a payroll and made tough decisions. To run our state, we need someone who's run a business, not just someone who's run for office. I'm John Rose, and I'm applying to do the job.
For Governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal. This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
Longtime Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive tackle Vita Vea has demanded a trade. No more guaranteed money for Vea on his current deal, but Vea is 31 years old. If I were Tampa Bay Buccaneers general manager Jason Light and head coach Todd Bowles, I would just keep Vea. No reason to trade him in a year where you could win the division and go back to the playoffs, and certainly no need to give him new money at age 31. I'm Nick Costos.
Hey, it's Steve Gorman. When you speed while driving, you have less time to react to whatever comes across your path. A sharp turn could take you by surprise. Another car could turn out in front of you. A large truck could brake suddenly. A pedestrian could be walking their dog, and you won't have time to course correct. The speed limit doesn't just protect you, it protects everyone around you. So slow down, obey the law, and keep everyone on the road safe. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like public works supervisor.
Hey, this waterman is under a ton of pressure. Did you ever fix it?
Yeah, 3 layers of duct tape. Wait, should I have added a 4th layer?
This is a job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, to finish from last hour, Swain, we got a text. Marcus Freeman makes Notre Dame palatable.
Yeah. Well, I do.
Yeah, and I also recognize as a college sports fan, you're going to like who you like, and you're going to dislike who you dislike. So you could take Brian Kelly, put him in there, put Marcus Freeman in there. And if you don't like Notre Dame, you're probably just going to dislike Notre Dame. But I think Freeman, that's probably a good description, or there's a level of respect maybe you have with Freeman in charge versus, again, a Brian Kelly or somebody like that in charge. If Urban Meyer had become the head coach at Notre Dame, that's probably not going to make you like Notre Dame anymore, I would say.
Correct. Urban is an easy target.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say that.
This stat from Brett McMurphy of On3. In the last 3 years, here is the college football playoff record versus the other Power 4 conferences. The Big Ten has gone 9-3, and of course has won the national title in each of those seasons. The ACC has gone 3-3. The SEC has gone 2-7. The Big 12 0-3.
What's your point?
I'm not making a point. I'm just reading statistical information. Day one of Big Ten Media Days.
You know how, like, when you have a brother, all the big brothers out there, it's okay for you to push your little brother around, bully your little brother, but, like, the moment somebody else does it, you stand up and you protect your little brother. And I feel like with SEC fans, like, it's all right for us to diss the conference, diss other teams inside the conference, not care about whether the SEC wins or loses. But I don't think I want to be hearing shots from the Big Ten. I don't think I'm comfortable with this. All these stats and all these coaches saying it with the chest. I don't like that. I can handle our own, talking about our own, and not wanting the SEC to win.
Yeah, it is funny when you have conference conversations because I know that I've heard it brought up that Kentucky, Arkansas, South Carolina, those are poverty programs, I hear a lot. And then when conference strength is brought up, you should see the schedule we have to play. Everybody's tough. Well, wait a minute. So, and by the way, that's not a Tennessee thing. That Georgia fans are going to say the same. Bama fans are going to say the same. When you start to question the schedule strength, that the programs that you might dog typically, all of a sudden, you can't do that because you have to argue on their behalf.
Yeah, Josh. Thanks.
Am I wrong about that? No, it's like
I wish.
Who was it? Was it Drinkwitz? He's like, we got to go to Starkville.
Oh yeah, the stadium sizes. These stadiums are huge in the SEC. What does that have to do with the price in China of tea? Like nothing. It has nothing to do with it. But it's fun, man. You get a kick out of it this time of the year.
Yeah.
You get a kick out of it really any time of the year when you have the conference pride, which is, hey, a sign that there's only one thing left to do. Like Chris Lowe said, let's play. Let's do a challenge.
I'm all for it.
Let's do the challenge.
I'm all for it.
Week 2, let's do it.
Yeah, every sport has some level of debate, but the history of college football is built around arguments, debates, because especially in the polling era where that was deciding a national championship for the majority of the sport's history, that's what it was. You're debating based on different data points because so often you don't play each other. Now they play more often because of an expanded playoff, and we anticipate the playoff could expand further. So you have these stats, and they're going to speak for themselves in the playoff that has taken place over the last few years. We'll see what happens moving forward. This time next year, we might be talking about the SEC having a national championship and a much better record head-to-head against the power conferences. And by the way, like the ACC is 3-3. The ACC at the very top has really quality teams. Miami's really good.
Who else? Because last time I checked, the S that you use on teams means plural.
Right.
Like you're referring to more than one team. So I would love to know, Josh Ward, which teams are you referring to outside of Miami? Don't worry. We'll wait.
Yeah,
what you got?
It can depend on the season.
No. Miami was good last season. That's the season you're referring to, right?
Right. Well, SMU a couple years ago was pretty good.
Oh, a couple years
Louisville
ago.
solid. And Clemson could be really good. Florida State's the one that's we got to get an explanation of what's going on there, because 3 years ago they were undefeated through the regular season. They have fallen off.
You were slowing, Josh. You were slowing. You were flowing, my man. You were like B Rabbit, 8 Mile. You was flowing. You had it going until you said teams, plural. That's when you lost me.
Well, I didn't say every year.
Okay, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, hey, Duke did win the ACC championship, right? You didn't mention Duke.
Forget a beat. I'll go a cappella.
I think you got some spaghetti on your shirt there, Josh.
Georgia Tech, that's a tough team, right? That's a quality program. Right?
Why are you doing this to me?
See, here we are. The conundrum.
Oh, yeah, Josh.
Are they good or not? Is it a tough game or isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Strength of schedule, man.
One of the best programs in college football. A lot of respect for what Brick Key is doing.
Yeah.
You turn on the film, they're tough.
Physical.
They're physical. They take on the personality of their head coach. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Vols.
They know that the game is played on the line of scrimmage.
That's right. So there you go, Josh Ward. There you go, Josh Heupel. Just take my clip, and you can play that Georgia Tech week, okay. All right, on the Monday.
Hey, the record is set.
There you go. There you go.
Swain has a ton of respect for the Yellow Jackets.
Josh Heupel, walk up to the podium, pull out your phone, and hit play. All right, and just let me do the talking about Georgia Tech.
What ACC team?
Glazing Georgia Tech. You don't have to do it, Josh Heupel. You don't have to do it. I'll do it because I just did it.
It's covered. Yeah, it's pretty much Miami.
Yeah, it's just Miami right now.
Teams. They had to change the whole rules because Duke won the league last year. Like, this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Screwed up the whole system.
Yeah. It's team.
It really does.
Right now.
All joking aside, that makes that 4-4 from Clemson last year. That's a tough one for Dabo to explain.
Dabo don't have to explain it. You know what Dabo says? I used to win. Take that.
And I don't know, once a year now, he'll have a, hey, if they don't like it, they can fire me.
Hey, I'm not done coaching. I got more coaching left inside of me. You don't have to be here. I can go somewhere else. So Dabo don't care, man. Ain't got time for this. Tyler from Spartanburg. You want him gone, Tyler in Spartanburg? I'm out of here. I go to the SEC for the Big Ten.
That seemed to get Clemson fired up. Then they need Tyler to call week 1. They play LSU.
Don't worry, he will be. He might not be able to get in or get through the call screener, but he will be calling.
That's a reminder. We'll drop this one again before the season starts. We never truly know. Last year, remember the build-up to that Clemson-LSU game? Oh, man, that's going to be a huge win for whoever gets it. Well, LSU got it. Brian Kelly got fired. Clemson ended up being 7-6, 4-4 in the ACC. Florida State beat Alabama last year to open up the season.
How?
And Mike Norvell is on the hottest seat in the country.
You think so? Number one hot?
Well, for big-time programs, yeah.
What about for small programs?
I don't think their seats warm up as much.
Yeah, Norvell probably has the hottest seat in the country.
There's some others. Loxley at Maryland. I don't know what Belichick's seat is. I don't know what that is.
I don't think he has a seat per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's a seat. It's weird. But, yeah, I would say Mike Norvell because the only reason they didn't fire you is because they didn't have enough money. That's probably a telltale sign that they don't want you.
I think some people have forgotten that Norvell didn't get fired. Like, who's the coach? Who'd they hire? No, they brought Norvell back. Oh, that's
really?
right.
They did? Oh, wow. Yeah, he's in trouble. But, hey, transfers keep going there and recruits keep going there, so I guess they still got a little bit of money to give out. And those players will say, hey, I'm going to take that money while I can, and then when Norvell gets fired, I'll hit the portal.
Hey, who knows? Expectations are lower this year. Maybe they exceed. Get the ACC a little heavier at the top.
Well, good luck, Florida State fans. Good luck.
865-656-9900. Tennessee to the college football playoff. We'll talk about possibilities there. I still have there's a record prediction for an SEC team that I've got to share with Swain before the show ends as well to get his reactions. We have a lot of football talk still on the show, and we invite your interaction at 865-656-9900. Thanks for being with us. Next to Jason Swain, he's a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. We are presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
Everything is more expensive than before, except for the sports animal, always free on the air and on the stream. 99.1, the sports animal.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
The official language of football is trash talk, late night group chats, memes, and unbelievable highlight clips. That's why Boost Mobile brings you our new global connection plan, the first plan ever made for WhatsApp. Get unlimited data, talk and text, international roaming, and calls to over 100 countries for just $40 a month.
$40 price includes $5 a month auto pay discount. After 40 gigabytes of premium high-speed data, speeds will be lowered. Coverage not available everywhere. Visit store or boostmobile.com for details.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Looking for a great deal on a new Chevy? Head to Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. Right now, get up to $13,000 off new Chevy Silverados or take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months with no payments for 90 days. And if you're shopping for an SUV, ask about 0% financing on new Chevy Equinox models too. Big savings, low payments, and the Beatty warranty for life on most new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive or online at BeattyChevrolet.com. Your home isn't just where life happens, it's where it begins. At Red Door Homes, they make building your dream home simple with over 30 customizable floor plans for your land, all with transparent pricing and a full 10-year structural warranty for peace of mind that lasts. New this year, Red Door has developments in Hardin Valley, Maryville, Alcoa, and North Knoxville, closer than ever to where you want to live. Red Door Homes, built for life, built for you. Learn more at reddoorhomestm.com.
Do you have a house and you need to sell it fast, but you just don't know how to make it happen? I have a solution. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me 7 days a week at 865-500-3711. Every week I work with homeowners who want a simple way to sell their house without fixing it up or waiting months for a buyer. We buy houses as is for cash, and you pick a closing date that works for you. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether it's pretty or ugly, I'll buy it. If you're ready to sell your house fast and move on, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Hey guys, Trevor Bain here. When I'm on the racetrack, I always look for ways to go further, faster. And when it comes to banking, I need a checking account that does the same. The Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank pays me cash back with every debit card purchase over $10, gets me ACH deposits up to 3 days early, and has no monthly service fees. Taking my wallet the extra mile. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank. Checking that takes you further. Visit southeastbank.com or visit your nearest branch to open an account today.
Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Appreciate Joel with the assists. We were talking about hot seats in college football. Mike Norvell, one of 3 Power Conference coaches with a 5.0 hot seat rating heading into this season. That's on a 1 to 5 scale. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Mike Loxley, one of them, we talked about him. But Mike Norvell very much on a hot seat heading into the season after back-to-back terrible years with FSU. We'll see if they bounce back. It is patch day in college football, as there was news earlier today, Swain, that Ohio State has a deal with J.P. Morgan Chase. There will be a patch across the different Ohio State sports teams, with football, of course, driving that. And we also have news of Notre Dame finalizing a multi-year deal with SoFi that will see the company's logo featured on all Fighting Irish uniforms. Sources telling Sports Business Journal the deal is worth well into the 9 figures over its lifetime, with the story noting the annual valuation mirrors or exceeds that of Ohio State's $15 million plus deal. There was talk of maybe close to $17 million with Ohio State's deal, and according to Sports Business Journal, the Notre Dame deal will mirror or exceed Ohio State's deal. So big-time money going into the programs at Ohio State and Notre Dame, which already have a lot of money, but of course all programs are looking for more. So this is a multi-year deal that will go well into the 9 figures over its lifetime, according to Sports Business Journal for Notre Dame.
Oh, man. If Notre Dame can do it, anybody can do it. They don't even put the names of their players on the back of their jerseys. Now, if Penn State does it, then all bets are off. Or even that red team down south. You know, the team with just the number on the helmet. Because it doesn't get much history-rich than those programs.
More traditional,
right?
yeah.
Now, Notre Dame has done some silly stuff with their uniforms over the years. They've
got that uniform for the Wisconsin game.
But
they have some different colors.
But still, they don't put names on the back of their jerseys. They are really, really traditional. But I mean, goodness gracious, man, this is Ohio State and Notre Dame in the first in the same day today. I guess anybody can do it now.
Yeah. It's a never-ending race for more dollars in college athletics. And Tennessee is in very good position. Tennessee's deal with Adidas, I think, was a very good deal for Tennessee in this race. Tennessee's not at the top, but Tennessee is very competitive near the top. When you talk about revenue and finances, that's overall, I think, been a big win for Danny White as Tennessee's athletic director, what he's done financially for UT. And he's going to continue to look for more because Ohio State and Texas and A&M and Notre Dame here and Michigan and on and on and on, they're going to be looking for more money too.
That's his job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people can make comments about Danny White and money, which I think are silly, pretty silly for the most part. His job is literally to win and raise money. That's his job as athletic director. And he's found creative ways to generate income and always looking for new ways to generate income because you have to be able to compete. And the Adidas deal was great, but that doesn't mean that you can rest. I mean, that gives you, and I've heard this being said, that gives you about a 2 or 3 year head start before the next school tries to sign with Adidas or sign with the apparel company to try to offset some money. You got to look now for the next opportunity, next big way to bring in double-digit millions per year without selling yourself too much, without selling so much of yourself and giving up too much of your tradition or selling your soul, however you want to say it. Like, you got to be willing to do that without giving too much of the farmer away. So what's the next step for Tennessee? I don't know that, but it can't be just Adidas. You have to be thinking about the next big major move to generate more income to continue to try to win.
Yep. So Danny White has a number of things on his plate, but this would be one of them. Hey, is this an opportunity that will be there for us? Is this something that can generate revenue? When you see what it can do for Ohio State, for Notre Dame, I'm sure he's thinking about it as well, in addition to other things. You got the entertainment district, which is a big item right now on the agenda.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens next. But two big deals, Ohio State and Notre Dame, with reported annual averages of $15 million or more for those respective schools with their banking deals.
Oh, man.
You don't like seeing schools get big-time money deals, do you? We were asked in the text box, can the patch money be used for NIL deals? I don't know if you're asking specifically athletes representing SoFi. I don't know about that, but the money they're getting will be used to get more players, yes.
Well, that's the reason why you
do the deal.
Yeah, you do the deal. Because you got to have it to get players.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so,
when Tennessee did the deal with Pilot, part of that thought is, hey, that'll help us with our revenue share agreements we're going to have in the future, and then obviously Adidas.
But the answer is no. We're not doing it. They're not doing it for NIL deals. They're doing it to pay the players. It's not an NIL deal. There's some guys on our team that have NIL deals with Adidas.
Right.
But most of these guys just get paid to play.
Right. I will be clear. I don't know. I heard, is it Lisa Leslie that's pitching an index fund the other day? I heard on an ad. So you never know. There might be a wide receiver that's pitching, hey, join me with this, with QQQ. I don't know. But, again, the point is, to get players, you have to have money. So to get money, you got to do big deals.
It has to be the right fit. I mean, you see these two major programs, they partner with big major banks. And, I don't know if Tennessee can do that because you already have a pretty strong relationship with a, bank that is not as big as those banks, but pretty damn big, that you have had a partnership with for decades. I mean, I was here when we had a partnership with First Tennessee, now First Horizon. So, I don't know who would be the right fit to have a jersey patch, but in my world, I've opened myself up to expect that it's coming at some point down the line in the future, because I don't think you can avoid it. Just make it look good. Not a bunch of colors, and the company can't be red. I'm sorry. If the company's red, we're not putting a red logo on the uniform. Do not do that, please. Do not do it. We can do the all white logo of your company, but we ain't putting red on our uniform. It ain't happening.
So I'm looking at Tennessee's uniform right now.
Put my foot down on that one.
Right chest, there's the SEC logo. Left, you have the Adidas 3-stripe, and you got the Power T in the middle. Would you go with a patch above the SEC?
Above it?
Where would you put it? I mean, it's got to go somewhere.
I mean, it just have to line up and look good. I mean, I think.
Let's see. The Swain event, is that? I think there's enough space.
Oh, it's plenty of space for the Swain event. Plenty. But I can promise you that won't be on there.
So the news here that we've discussed this segment after earlier in the day finding out Ohio State has a deal with J.P. Morgan Chase with a Chase patch that will be on the front of Ohio State's uniforms. Notre Dame with a deal with SoFi and a SoFi patch that will be on the left side of the football jersey. And the total deal will go well into the 9 figures, according to Sports Business Journal. We will head into the second half of today's show, 865-656-9900. Something I teased at the end of last segment, Tennessee and playoff talk for 2026. We'll talk about that. We want to talk to you, 865-656-9900, to be part of the show. Thank you for hanging out with us on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
In the NFL, veteran defender Jamal Adams agreed to terms with the Minnesota Vikings last night. Originally the 6th overall pick in the draft by the New York Jets in 2017, Adams began his career as a safety, making 3 Pro Bowl appearances and an All-Pro selection in 2019. He has recently transitioned to linebacker, spending last season with the Raiders and playing all of his snaps at the linebacker spot. He made 45 tackles, a sack, 7 pressures, and a forced fumble. Colts quarterback Daniel Jones said yesterday he is fully cleared to participate in training camp activities, which begin on Wednesday for Indianapolis after Jones suffered an Achilles injury back in December that ended his 2025 season. With Jones as the starter for the Colts last year, Indianapolis won 8 of their first 10 games. Jones then re-signed earlier this offseason on a 2-year, $88 million contract with incentives that could be worth up to $100 million. I'm Joel Silverberg.
This is Condridge Holloway, and it's just
39 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Summer is here, and it's time for a whole home refresh from Zero Res. From the floors you walk on to the air you breathe, everything Zero Res cleans is 26% off. Book now, ZeroResKnoxville.com using promo code SUMMER. Zero Res, spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is
an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, ceramic, or anything else for the floor, Frazier's Carpet One makes it easy. With free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping, Frazier's makes it easy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year, Frazier's makes it easy. And as a fourth-generation family-owned business, you don't stay in business for 65 years unless you make it easy. So give us a call today at 546-4850 and let us come to you with free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping. Let us show you how easy it can be to transform one room or an entire home with beautiful, new, professionally installed flooring from Frazier's Carpet One.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oof, shocking time to lose a whole strut.
Ugh, comedy is not your thing, but I do know that Rock Auto has what I need to fix it.
With parts shipped right to your door. No kidding.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Well, as we go into the afternoon and evening, we are tracking an approaching cold front that will continue to bring in some isolated to widely scattered showers and storms. Still plenty of dry time, but areas especially east and northeast of Knoxville could see some storms that could pack a punch, and heat is going to ramp on up along with it. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Andy, owner of Most Shingles. I'm our only estimator, which means we don't pay sales commissions. That can save you thousands. If you want the best roof with the best warranty at the best price, call Most Shingles, 770-0506.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. You drink a little more coffee. I'm just having gaffes left and right today, Swain.
What'd you say? You have gas left and right.
A gaff.
Gaff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said gas.
You got to be clear. Enunciate.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
my bad. My bad.
Yep.
Just checking.
Jeff suggested 2 patches for Tennessee. Titleist golf balls and French's mustard. Maybe you can do game by game. So you just sell that for the LSU game.
Yeah, I don't want to put that type of work on our equipment managers, man, to be changing out patches every game. It's too much work.
What if you had players who could buy the right to, instead of do their name on the back, they could have their Instagram handle? Where are they doing that? At Colorado? Do we see that with practice jerseys?
Yeah.
So you say to...
It flopped, though, Josh. Because we haven't heard anything else about it. It flopped big time.
Okay.
Like Colorado did it to try to be, I guess, trendsetters.
Yeah.
And didn't set a trend because no one else did it.
That's a good point. By the way, I'm totally kidding. I don't think Tennessee should tell their players, hey, if you pay us, you can put your Instagram handle on the back of your jersey.
I think it's a great idea. We could recruit some of that money. We'll be paying y'all.
Yeah, reinvest in yourself.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's the message.
Yeah.
Swain, I saw a clip that made the rounds on social media yesterday from an old friend of yours.
I saw it, yeah.
David Pollock. He was talking about Tennessee. And we know 2 years ago Tennessee made the college football playoff. Last year, Tennessee went 8-4. This year, they're hoping to get back to the playoff, hoping to take the program back to a higher level. David Pollock talked about what he saw again from Tennessee last year that he liked, where things went wrong, and how Tennessee can get back.
Tennessee, I want you to listen up, brother. What do I like most about Tennessee? The offense. You know why? Because I have Heupel. I get elite quarterback play. I get elite rushing numbers. You want some stats? His tenure at Tennessee, almost 40 points per game. Last 3 years, they've been third in the SEC in rushing. They know how to run the football. The difference in last year in Tennessee not going to the playoff was very simple. The defense, they didn't take a step back. They fell off a cliff. They were 28 points a game, 373 yards a game, which was 15th in the SEC, 85th nationally. So what do you do about it? You bring in Jim Knowles, a proven DC who won a national championship at Ohio State a couple of years ago. They needed a new scheme, obviously. They brought in a bunch of guys with a bunch of experience. Tennessee is a team that's going to score. What if the defense for Tennessee gets 25% better? What if it gets 50% better? Then they're looking at going to the playoffs, man. They're right on the bubble of going to the playoffs.
That's David Pollock from his show, See Ball, Get Ball. What'd you think hearing that?
The music was so dramatic, man, the background.
Yeah, it's from his produced clip from his show.
It makes me want to take it serious.
Yeah.
I mean, golly.
Makes you lock in, right?
Yeah, that music was serious. Reminded me like a scary movie. Pollock is right. Pollock is right. He is so grown now. He's grown so much.
From the days when you took your official visit to Georgia and he gave you a whooping on NCAA football?
Yeah, told me how much he hated Tennessee. He's grown so much.
Yeah.
But he's right, though. I mean, this is why I don't have a concern about the quarterback play based on what Heupel's done here. And the defense can't be worse. I mean, I guess it could be.
But you would like to think not. 2 years ago, just for reference, he mentioned what if they're 25% better, what if they're 50% better. I don't know exactly what that would look like. Maybe he's talking about scoring defense. But 2 years ago, Tennessee was third in the SEC, giving up 16.1 points per game. Last year, Tennessee was 14th in the SEC. So they were third best 2 years ago. They were third from last season, giving up almost 29 points a game.
Well, scoring defense is the most important stat. Like, the yards, that looks good, that's sexy, right? But the most important stat is how many points are you scoring and how many points you're giving up. Now, the yards have something to do with that, right? But there is a world where you give up a lot of yards, but you don't give up touchdowns in the red zone and they kick field goals. That there is a world where that exists.
Yeah.
But, yeah, scoring defense, scoring offense, the most important stat there. And if Tennessee can improve slightly in that area, which I think they're going to improve more than just slightly. The difference is it's the schedule, man. The schedule's harder.
That's part of the challenge.
Like that is what Pollock did not mention.
You're trying to get better against better teams.
Correct. You will be better, but it's going to be better versus team. I mean, better against better teams. And that might not equal a win. It might equal a win, but it might not. And so it's gonna be tough to kind of judge how much we improved when you look at the win-loss record. For some people will be able to do it, but for some people, they won't be able to tell the difference from last year to this year if the records are close or the same.
Chip sent us a text and said Pollock is just saying this for viewership. He knows Tennessee fans see and hear everything. He's just trying to get more likes. But he's right. I can't believe I agree with Pollock.
Give him some more grace, Chip. Your anti-dog is really showing right now.
Yeah, also to set the record straight, technically every clip you produce on social media is for viewership. You don't post any of them to not get views.
Especially with that music playing in the background.
Right, yeah, it's all for views.
All for views.
Yeah, but I think his opinion, and that's from the middle of his show. It's taken out of his show. I imagine he's just telling you what he sees, and if you agree,
yeah,
then he's said it for a reason.
Well, the clip is for Tennessee fans.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's for.
That's exactly who it's for, yeah. Because I don't think Georgia fans want to hear that or Florida fans want to hear it. Man, the clip is for Tennessee fans. So,
yep.
Hashtag Vols, put that in the tags when you post that thing and have it just for Tennessee fans.
Yep. Just like the clip that is pinned to the top of his page is about Trinidad Chambliss. That is for
Ole Miss fans.
That's right.
And the judge.
Yep. And 16 minutes ago, a clip on the new era of Auburn football. That is for Auburn fans.
Yep. Another big-time rival of Georgia. I'm pretty sure Pollock grew up didn't like either.
I imagine.
Yeah. So, but it ain't about liking and dislike. It's about production right now for those guys who are in the podcast world. I would know.
What'd you say to Pollock when he was just ripping on Tennessee?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just looked at him like he was crazy. First of all, I was in his house.
Right.
And it was just 2-3 guys who are all Georgia players. I wasn't going to say anything crazy.
It wouldn't be worth it.
It wouldn't be smart.
Yeah. Who do you remember who else was there? Was David Green there? Were they roommates?
David Green.
At some point, maybe?
David Green was there.
Okay.
It was my host and Pollock. And we just stopped by there, and then we went somewhere else. I don't remember, but we just stopped by there on the way to the next place. We didn't stay there long, just enough to play video games and me get my confidence shattered. That was rough.
How was he so good, by the way?
Because he didn't do anything. He was like the one Georgia player that didn't get arrested. So I guess
he sat quarterbacks and then went home and played video games.
I guess so. I'm kidding about the rest.
Yeah.
Joke. He didn't get arrested then, but they all get arrested now. But
you can make the joke Steve Spurrier did. You want to play Georgia early because you can count on 1 or 2 players being suspended.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the Spurrier line.
That's true. But yeah, I guess he just played video games all day long.
Yeah.
That's how he got so good. I mean, I thought I was pretty good. Not that day. I was humbled. I think it was like 28-0 in the first quarter. I think I had like -5 total yards of offense. It's terrible, man. It's a beatdown.
Another text. My dog hatership is always showing. Pollock can eat a bag of moldy donuts.
That's a good one.
Georgia has risen, I would say, in the last 25 years in the hatred rating. Like if you did the hatred scale, where are you on a 1 to 10? Last 25 years, last 10 even more so maybe. But, I mean, Pollock's started that 25-year run.
Yeah, because people hate good teams and programs and dynasties.
They're good. The rivalry becomes more real when both sides are competing at a high level.
They hate teams who are good and teams who are good and not humble. This is why folks don't like Notre Dame, because they were good, and then they had this, we are better than you type of approach, and that's why people don't like them. And that goes across the board, any sport, any level. Like, people are natural-born haters, especially sports fans.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're doing well, man, we don't like that. If you're doing too well, we don't like that. You can do a little bit. You can win a little bit, but don't win too much. Too much makes us uncomfortable, and then we don't like you anymore.
There's also the barking with the Georgia fan base.
I think it's a big reason why people don't like them.
Would you say Tennessee's fan base stays humble in times of success?
No, we don't stay humble even when we're losing.
I think that's true.
No, we're not going to be humble at all. We will be active. Whether we win or lose, we will be active.
Here's a suggestion from Josh. What about a patch on Tennessee's uniforms that says Manning Passing Academy?
Are we wearing those at Texas game? What are we doing about the Texas game, Josh? How's that work?
It'd bring attention. Isn't that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, we trying to look for more than a couple $100 per year. We trying to get that Notre Dame money, man. That Ohio State money.
Yeah, how much is Peyton going to spend for that one?
Yeah, Ohio State got a bank. Notre Dame bank. It has to be a big time deal for us to do that.
You know, Josh Pastner was pitching just buying the UNLV basketball program. Maybe that's what you tell Peyton.
Yeah, maybe we need to be a little bit more careful with our words because he had to come back and
clarify.
No. We're not really looking for an owner. What I meant to say was, but no, man, hey, you got to get the perfect deal, man.
Yep. Big deals for Ohio State and Notre Dame today with patches coming to their uniforms, including football this upcoming season. We'll come back on Josh and Swain, 865-656-9900 if you would like to join the show. Thank you for being with us as we continue here on Josh and Swain.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Looking for a great deal on a new Chevy? Head to Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. Right now, get up to $13,000 off new Chevy Silverados or take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months with no payments for 90 days. And if you're shopping for an SUV, ask about 0% financing on new Chevy Equinox models too. Big savings, low payments, and the Beatty warranty for life on most new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive or online at BeattyChevrolet.com.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out, just call us, problem solved.
Okay.
No job too big, no job too small.
Oh, great.
Repairs, installs, relax, we do it all.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call your Valley Plumbing professionals today at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com. That's valleyplumbingtn.com.
At Cumulus Digital, we know that when it comes to marketing your business, local matters. No one understands this community better than the experts who actually live and work here. With Cumulus Digital, you get local insight backed by a national team of digital marketing experts that support thousands of businesses every month. It's local expertise with proven national experience. So visit cumulusdigital.com, fill out a short form, and let's get started.
At the Y, strength means something different. In this place, it's not just lifting weights. It's all of us showing up and doing our thing. Kids in the pool and on the court, swimming, shooting, playing, mom and dad finding their rhythm, yoga, heavy lifting, moving. 5 YMCA locations, no contracts, just community. You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place. Join the Y today at ymcaetn.org.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Looking to grow your business? If you want to reach passionate sports fans across Tennessee, 99.1 The Sports Animal is your perfect partner. With exclusive coverage of the Tennessee games, plus daily talk shows you can have originating at your place of business, featuring your favorite host. Sports Talk with John and Vince from 6 to 9 a.m. Eric Ainge and Brian Rice, 9 to noon. Josh and Swain from noon to 3. And Tyler and Kaner from 3 to 7 p.m. When our hosts endorse your business, it pays dividends. Connect with highly dedicated sports fans tuned in throughout the day for game insights, hot takes, and local buzz. Advertising on 99.1 The Sports Animal means more visibility, more brand awareness, and more customers walking through your door. Reach your goals. Grow your business. Contact Kimberly Parker today by texting the word business to 865-656-9900. Business to 865-656-9900. Let's make your brand a part of the game.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Continuing to brainstorm different patch ideas. We have some coming in the text box. Appreciate those. Sent to us from the app. Appreciate you tuning in if you're streaming wherever you might be as we continue every day on the Sports Animal and the Sports Monster in the Tri-Cities area. UT Vols humility is legendary. You can put it that way.
Okay.
G said we aren't humble. We flip bats and burgers. And fingers.
That is accurate. We're proud of who we are. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about the sponsorship deal with the patch, man. That's gonna be tricky. Because it has to be the right fit, Josh. It can't be.
Yeah, they'll find a way.
Can't be DraftKings.
No, I wouldn't think so.
No, it can't be Harrah's Casino. I mean, I know that's not too far away from here.
Prediction markets?
Can't be that.
So.
You can't stay away from that. Yeah. So they'll figure it out. But I'm preparing myself for it. I just think others need to do the same thing. And as long as it looks good, it's clean, I'll be okay.
Hey, we got some clarification. We've asked about this aloud in recent weeks. So we are now in the 5-to-play-5 era.
Yep, like we should have been.
And I've wondered, okay, so what do we call players? There are no red shirts anymore. So those days are done. You get 5 years to play 5. So it's not, hey, you can play up to 4 games and then red shirt. You can play as many games as you want in all 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So your first year, you are a freshman. Your second year on campus, you are a sophomore. Third year, you're a junior. Fourth year, you're a senior. And your fifth year, your classification is fifth. So you'll see FR next to a freshman's name, SO, JR, SR, and fifth for a fifth-year player. Seems as simple of a solution as you're going to find.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's nice and clean, easy to understand. Very easy.
That will also mean, I imagine, for awards purposes, first-year players are now the only players eligible for freshman awards. It has been redshirt freshmen and true freshmen in a lot of cases. So moving forward, first-year players will be the only players eligible for freshman awards.
Yeah, as it should be. A redshirt freshman has an advantage over a true freshman. I mean, you get a year in the weight room, a year with your studies, and a year practicing against your teammates as a college football player. You have an advantage over a redshirt freshman. So,
in most cases, a redshirt freshman has been in his 4th semester on campus.
Yeah.
Because so many enroll early now.
Yeah, definitely an advantage over a true freshman. So, Braylon Staley, the last of the dying breed, last guy. They'll never take that away. He can tell his kids, I was the last freshman of the year in the SEC that wasn't a true freshman.
Remember all those Freshman of the Week awards Nico was racking up early on?
I mean, even when he had a bad game, it's like Nico, freshman of the year, 155 yards passing, 7 for 14, 1 touchdown. Like, what?
What's going on here?
Huh?
Here's a patch idea. I did suggest, hey, what if you go game by game? You get a paint company for the Tennessee-Texas game. True Orange. Now, if you have to explain why you have the patch, might be going a little far, but I like the thought process there.
Okay. Well, hey, as long as the dollars make sense. As long as it makes sense, man. You can make it happen.
Okay. Patch deal day in college athletics with Ohio State getting a deal with J.P. Morgan Chase, and Notre Dame getting a deal with SoFi, deals that are expected to be into the 9 figures, $15 million plus per year for each school. We'll come back. We have another hour to go. We have plenty to talk about over the next hour, and we invite you to join us at 865-656-9900. Thank you for being with us here on Josh and Swain.
This Independence Day, Junk Be Gone is making it easier than ever to tackle that big project you've been putting off with their best dumpster deal of the year. Rent a 15-yard driveway dumpster for 7 full days and only pay the 2-day price. That's $349 for 7 days. Why Junk Be Gone? Fast delivery, 2 tons for every rental. Driveway protection, swaps in hours, not days. This limited time offer is only available for a short time, so don't wait. Give Junk Be Gone a buzz to reserve your dumpster and take advantage of this holiday deal before it's gone.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford with great savings opportunities right now, and you can find out all the information on their summer specials at tedrussellford.net. You can learn about all the different options they have with the summer sales event and savings with the 2026 Ford F-150, America's #1 full-size for new vehicle quality. The Ford F-150. They have the Super Duty truck options available for you. They put quality first with Ford, and at Ted Russell Ford, they have many different options and different combinations in their lineup of trucks to help you. They have 2 convenient locations, Kingston Pike and Parkside Drive, to help you as they're the #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee. If you're looking for a Ford truck, for a Ford SUV like the Explorer or the Expedition, for a Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport, or something from their great selection of pre-owned vehicles, 2 locations to serve you on Kingston Pike and Parkside Drive. And a great way to start is by going online. You can call, ask any questions, set up an appointment, get them to bring a vehicle to you. Start online at tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement. When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
The people are coming. They come in airplanes and moving vans. Every day, we welcome 500 new residents to Tennessee. We cannot let them price us out. It's a challenge our next governor has to solve. I'm John Rose. I'm the 8th generation on our family farm. My boys will be the 9th generation. We need a Tennessee where all our kids and grandkids can afford to make their own future. I'm running for governor to keep Tennessee affordable, to keep China from buying up our farmland, and keep our school curriculum under our control. I'll work to control property taxes for longtime residents and defend our culture. If you want to keep Tennessee, Tennessee, I need your support for governor. I'm John Rose, and I am applying to do the job.
For Governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress and need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me, 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. Pro Source Home Buyers.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
The Yankees beat the White Sox 9-5 last night. Before the game, manager Aaron Boone said Cody Bellinger will be out 4 to 6 weeks with a grade 2 left hamstring strain. Aaron Judge has been out since May 31st. Giancarlo Stanton has been out since April 24th. After last night's win, the Yankees are 2.5 games behind Tampa Bay and hold the first wild card spot in the American League. I'm Chris Black.
Drew McIntyre here from WWE. Wielding the Claymore can be a life of chaos. When I'm not dominating in the ring, Chumba Casino is how this warrior takes a wee break. With hundreds of online social games and new weekly releases, there's always something fresh to try. And those daily boosts, next level. Even my free time feels like Valhalla. So when life feels like a battle, kick up your feet, have some fun, and let's Chumba.
Sponsored by BGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in the state where it's legal to play.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we know you're no stranger to setting big goals, whether in school, at work, or in life. And you're ready for more. At UMGC, we offer the skills-based education you need to move your career forward. Learn how to apply AI, data science, and other emerging tech. Plus, gain skills in leadership and critical thinking. You've come far. Succeed again. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Ross Dellinger, by the way, of Yahoo, saying his sources have the patch deal for Notre Dame at $18 to $20 million a year. You'll see more schools with these deals. I saw George Stoya, who covers Oklahoma, note that OU will eventually have a jersey patch, and it will be a lucrative deal, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't happen until next season. Has to be the right deal, as Oklahoma AD Roger Denny has said many times, which is what we've talked about with Tennessee as well. And also, do you do something that's sports-specific, or do you do it across the board? When I say sports-specific, realistically, football and men's basketball, maybe the Lady Vols if we're talking about Tennessee, as that's a popular brand. But Ohio State, Notre Dame going across the board, and that's probably the more likely route you take. But you can do sports-specific, too.
I mean, 3 schools in the state have jersey patches. I mean, the three main ones, right? Memphis and Vanderbilt when it comes to football.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee is, I guess, the last one. Now, there's other smaller schools inside Tennessee, but the three major ones.
The SEC wants to live in 2005, according to Brett Bielema. That's a quote that's making the rounds from him meeting with the media today at Big Ten Media Days in Chicago.
Oh, boy. You can't tell him nothing, man. He beat South Carolina. He beat Tennessee in the ball game. So Bielema's on top of the world. Major accomplishment. I know for Bielema. But in 2013, he dropped the Big Ten to become the coach inside of the SEC. But whatever, man. He can say what he wants to say. But again, it ain't like he's Rondé, Harbaugh, or Cinetti. He didn't win a championship.
Lincoln Riley said that USC is more equipped to be a college football playoff team this year than ever in his tenure.
Who?
Lincoln Riley. He is entering year 6.
Said that last year. And the year before
I'm sorry,
that.
year 5 at USC.
He said that last year, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Yeah, I would certainly hope they are because they haven't made it yet. So I would hope that they're more equipped this year than before. Last year they did go 9-4. They did not have a terrible season. They finished ranked 20th and 21st in the respective polls.
Hey, 2014 playoff, they're in there, right?
They would be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember they hired Gary Patterson to help with the defense, longtime coach at TCU. So we'll see what happens with USC in their 3rd season in the Big Ten.
When NIL became a thing, one of the schools that I was kind of concerned that would take it and run with it was USC because it's in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
You got all the movie stars, you got Hollywood. I just thought for sure they'll be able to really make some noise, but they just haven't. They haven't made any noise at all. Actually, all they've done is just make headlines for Lincoln Riley, not letting players talk to the media after games and, come across as real soft out there. So I hope this is the year for him. I really do, because it would make leaving Oklahoma make more sense because now Oklahoma has won that deal. I mean, they've had a coach go to the college football playoff before Lincoln Riley was able to go to the playoffs.
Right. And going into this season, Oklahoma is viewed as being in better shape than USC. We'll see if it plays out that way on the field.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Oklahoma, so far, they've done okay without Lincoln Riley.
They have.
Year 1 in the Big Ten, they went 4-5 in the conference. Last year, bounced back and went 7-2.
They have. But man, college football is always good when USC is good. So
that's what they say.
I guess college football hasn't been good the last couple of years. Maybe we'll be better this year.
Kwame said they care about 3 to 4 other teams in L.A. before USC. Sure, there is a lot of other stuff going on in L.A., sports and otherwise, but when Pete Carroll was having that kind of success,
Snoop Dogg was on the sideline.
Yeah.
And they had other, actors on the sideline. If you win there, yeah, it's great. But do they care about other sports? Yeah, of course. Dodgers, the Lakers. What's the other one? Maybe the Chargers.
You have the Chargers now in L.A.
Yeah. So, I agree with that. But when they win, the stars come out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with the Clippers these days. That's a separate subject. Investigation's still going on. But from a college football branding opportunity, USC should stand above most. Not everybody, but if you're looking for a West Coast opportunity, USC has one.
Maybe
that Odyssey post they put up a couple weeks ago? The movie coming out, they did their own Odyssey, and it's like, I don't think you understand how the story went.
USC did this?
Yeah, USC did. They got clowned online. So again, everybody makes a PR mistake here or there.
Not Tennessee.
No, not Tennessee.
No, we do not miss at all in a PR game.
Yeah, not anymore.
When was the last one?
Well, I don't know if you remember about an opportunity being nowhere. That wasn't necessarily for Pete.
Well, statutes of limitations.
Yeah,
Josh.
that's what I'm saying. I said anymore.
Yeah. That was beyond 10 years ago. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Technically, that doesn't count.
I don't even remember at the time how Where's Rommel played. It didn't hold up great.
The game of Jones picture.
Game of Jones when Tennessee switched to Nike. There were some photoshopped Game of Life boards, Life Championships.
We didn't put that out there, did we?
The public relations still stood. my friend.
Nothing is worse than a couple of years ago, FSU for Martin Luther King Day. No. Nothing will come close. Nothing will come close to what they put out. Dude, I signed off. I signed off Twitter. I didn't just put my phone down or close the app. I went to settings and I signed off when I saw that.
I'm looking at it now.
It's the worst. It's the worst ever.
Headline: 4 problematic things about FSU's bizarre graphic. Yeah. Maybe is that the bar on a 1 to FSU's MLK graphic? Where is this one? Maybe that's the new bar moving forward.
Yeah, it had the word "do something," and it had a photo of Dr. Martin Luther King
with his arm reached out, but he
has on receiver gloves on.
He's photoshopped with a Florida State receiver's glove.
What are we doing?
Yeah,
the King ain't wearing no Florida State receiver gloves. He went out here catching hitch routes. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad.
Now, I mentioned a couple of Butch Jones and Derek Dooley moves that didn't work out great. Some aged pretty well. The orange dog. We have a couple of miniature orange dogs here in the Josh and Swain studio.
Yeah, it's
we
kind
proudly
of more,
show.
Yeah, it's kind of making fun of them, but at the same time,
we're having fun.
Yeah, well, of course. But yeah, we don't drop the ball when it comes to PR stuff anymore here on the Hill in Rocky Top.
All good now.
We always connect with the baseball, man, when we swing. Always. We stay with the daddy hat and the fur coat with our PR.
Yeah. Even able to handle things better. Like we had the reference to Jordan Beck rounding the bases and waving to everybody. I think a previous regime may have not handled that quite as well.
What did we do? We just kind of ignored it, didn't we?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, which is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, I don't remember that. Just kind of.
Joey asked, Swain, was USC at the top of your list? Do you have much recruitment with USC?
I didn't want to go to California.
Yeah. You did try to get Steve Smith to Tennessee.
Yeah.
And he signed with USC in that class.
Yeah. I mean, I know I was talking a big game. Like, yeah, man, I was ready to go to anywhere in the country that was right fit. California wasn't the right fit. Because I remember as a kid, I traveled to Oakland to visit my mom and brother and lived out there. And I flew by myself, and I just didn't – the experience wasn't great. So I was like, I ain't trying to live in California. I'm good.
You didn't try to, at some point, transfer out to, like, De La Salle, play with Kevin Simon? He didn't recruit you out there?
Nah, man. Nah, I didn't want to live out in California.
But at that time, they still recruit well, but at that time, USC was one of the biggest players in recruiting with Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I got letters from USC, letters from UCLA.
And you were in the class with Reggie Bush and Lindell White.
Yep. But no, that was – it wasn't that it was too far. It was just that it was California. Because I was prepared to go to Michigan or any of one of those schools up north. But Cali was just not my cup of tea.
This was not athletics. Remember, Tennessee also had that press conference when some fraternity brothers made some questionable choices. That, again, was probably not peak public relations.
The chugging incident?
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
We got clowns so hard with that. When they took the UT logo. Oh, my gosh, man. That was bad.
Yeah, but, again, it's a different time.
Yeah,
different leadership.
It was beyond a decade, so statutes of limitations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely put that behind them.
Why'd they do a press conference outside the torchbearer? What were we thinking?
It was not the best choice. All right, we'll continue. Good choices moving forward. 865-656-9900. Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Ward. A record prediction, game by game, for another SEC team that Tennessee will play this season. I'm going to share that with Swain. We'll get his reaction when we come back right here on Josh and Swain.
It's time to put your love of wings to the test. The Sports Animal's looking for 12 people to compete in the BKW Labor Day Festival wing eating competition.
He's ripping the meat off the chicken wing.
Text the word wings to 865-656-9900 to enter today.
Summer is here, and it's the perfect time for a whole home refresh from Zero Res. And in honor of the start of summer 2026, you can save 26% on all services. From the floors you walk on to the air you breathe, Zero Res cleans it 26% off. Book today. ZeroResKnoxville.com using promo code SUMMER to save 26%. Zero Res. Spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
Hey, folks, you're honest with Ted Russell Nissan. You know what time it is. It's Drive for 55 time. So bring that sled to Ted, and it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. Only at Ted Russell Nissan, right here in beautiful West Knoxville on Kingston Pike. Tennessee residents must pay tax $5.95 fee and all rates included.
Upgrade your outdoor space with a beautiful new deck from Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fencing experts, offering top quality materials and expert craftsmanship. The best part? Our design consultations are free with no pressure. We'll work with you to create a deck that perfectly fits your style and budget. Don't miss out on the summer fun. Call Tennessee Deck and Fence today, 865-304-0955. Or you can visit them online, TennesseeDeckandFence.com, to schedule your free consultation. Tennessee Deck and Fence, building memories one deck at a time.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
Tired of your mattress sagging in the middle already? Most mattresses today are one-sided, and once that foam breaks down, that dip is there for good. At Brothers Bedding, they still build mattresses the right way. Everyone is handcrafted two-sided, so you can flip it, rotate it, and get twice the life out of your mattress. And if it ever does dip, you're protected with a warranty of up to 20 years. This month only, upgrading is easier than ever. Free pickup, free delivery, and they offer 0% financing. Stop throwing money at disposable mattresses. Visit the Brothers Bedding Factory showroom today and sleep better tonight.
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
"It was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property."
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
They say the best things in life are free. Streaming 99.1, The Sports Animal proves it. Always on, always free.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
We're back on Josh and Swain. We got a photoshopped picture of Jason Swain in a Green Bay Packers uniform with a Go Pack Go. Always appreciate the interaction on the show. Swain, a Chicago Bears fan.
Bullying will not be tolerated on this program. That is bullying and harassment.
Hey, everybody has reported now. All teams are underway in the NFL with training camps. We're getting closer.
Well, I mean, we're around the corner from preseason games in the NFL.
Yep.
So we know it's not going to be the household names and the first team guys playing a full game, but you do get some teams putting their stars out at least for a drive, and then you have players, fighting, clawing and scratching for an opportunity to make the team.
Swain, I saw some SEC predictions from SEC Unfiltered, and Chris Phillips put them together. He's the founder of SEC Unfiltered, and earlier today I saw his season prediction for Arkansas. He has the Razorbacks going 3-9 this season.
Goodness gracious.
With wins against North Alabama and Tulsa in non-conference. And with the Razorbacks going 1-8 in SEC play, the one win would be against Tennessee.
I hate that site. Oh, man, I hate them. So just because we lost to Arkansas in 24, he thinks that's going to happen again under a first-year head coach. And the talent that Tennessee's going to roll in there on defense and the explosiveness that we have on the outside, something that we didn't have in 24. I'm not going to say that there's no way it's going to happen, because anything can happen, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt that one. Because, sensitivity will be at an all-time high. It will be mentioned by several teams that played in that game. We can't let that happen again. That's hard for me to believe.
Tennessee will go to Arkansas on October 10th. For Tennessee, the Arkansas game will follow the Texas and Auburn games, both in Knoxville, before going to Fayetteville.
Why you share that? You did that on purpose, Josh. You knew that would get a good reaction out of me.
I didn't know how you would react. That's why I shared it with you, to find out.
Well, after our conversation last show about Arkansas, of course I'm not going to handle it well.
Maybe Chris Phillips is fired back on their behalf. So that is his prediction. Take it for what it's worth. We'll find out what it's worth this season. He has Arkansas going 3-9, beating North Alabama and Tulsa non-conference, and beating Tennessee for the Razorbacks' only SEC win this season.
No, sir. No, sir. Can you go ahead and save that tweet? Can you bookmark it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, go ahead and bookmark
Bookmark.
that. Just in case it needs to get brought up.
It's been bookmarked 15 times. It's been viewed 30,000. So
yeah,
we got that one saved.
We got some ice freezing cold takes.
So if Tennessee gets a win October 10th, on October 12th when we're kicking off the show, you could say, "Hey Josh, what was that tweet? You save that?" I'll pull it back up for you.
What if it's like a last-second field goal to win? Can I pull it up then too? Is wrong, or should it be a more decisive win?
Yeah, if it's close, if it comes down to the end, I don't think you can really talk much trash on that one.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure.
That'll be Ryan Silverfield, new head coach. Max Gilbert kicking for Arkansas, transferred from Tennessee to Arkansas.
Yeah, I hope Gilbert has a crappy game against us, but a great season. Hope he has a great season. Wish him nothing but the best, just not against us. Arkansas is going to lose every game in the SEC except for against us. Really? That's what he thinks?
I need to find, I guess he's probably done his Tennessee prediction. Somebody said, well, he's got Tennessee beating Alabama, so he must have done Tennessee's game by game. He has his 2026 preseason wide receiver rankings. The site does. Cole Thompson did these. Mario Craver, number 1. We were talking about he could have been first team, or second team. Cam Coleman, number 2. Braylon Staley, number 3.
Mario Craver over Cam Coleman?
That's what they have.
Yo, they gotta fix that. Cam Coleman deserves to be number 1 receiver in the league because of what he did at Auburn. With that quarterback situation, he was still productive. He deserves to be number 1. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the list and I saw Staley at 3, I was like, "Oh man, that's kind of high, but that's pretty good. I'll take it." Staley has been disrespected. He was part of the receiver core that was called underwhelming last year, a core that had a lot of drops. Not picked on the preseason All-SEC team. I think Staley deserved more love. He had a strong season last year. Being a third-rated receiver, I was a little surprised by that. That's high, but I'm all for it.
I guess this is probably the case every year, but I feel like with some higher profile guys, it's a prove-it year for a lot of players.
Well, definitely Ryan Coleman Williams down there at Alabama.
He would maybe be at the top.
He's number 1. Yeah, he's number 1 on that prove-it list.
Yeah, I think Mike Matthews would make the list in terms of being an elite SEC receiver, wouldn't you say? I think he's already proven he can play in the league. There's no question about that. But to be a high-end,
he's one
of the top players in the league.
He's on a prove-it list, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is. I think anytime you have a receiver have a couple drops, happened with Chris Brazzell the year before, happened with Jalen Hyatt, 2021. Anytime you have a receiver that has some inconsistencies the year before, it's a prove a year coming up.
Yeah. By the way, nothing wrong with that.
No, at all.
Especially when we're talking about prove you can play at the highest level. Because, again, Mike's already proven he's a SEC wide receiver.
1,000%.
I think Ethan Davis is on that list to prove he can be one of the best tight ends in the league.
And stay healthy.
He's already proven he can make plays in the league.
Yeah, we saw that against Florida last year.
Can he stay healthy and be a high-level player throughout the season? Ethan has a chance to prove that this year.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. So there's nothing wrong with being on the prove it list. I've been there as a player. My group has been there as a group. It makes you better, and that's all that matters. It's not disrespectful. I mean, it's one thing if you're being disrespected out here, but no one's being disrespected by putting you on the prove it list. I think it's pretty fair. Again, it keeps you humble, it keeps you working, and that's all that matters. The results will speak for themselves once you're able to produce them, and no one will question what you can do or what you have the ability to do or how high your ceiling is. You actually done it, and no one can question that.
We'll continue the conversation. We have an attaboy to hand out still. We invite you to join us at 865-656-9900. We'll be with you for another 30 minutes on today's show. Jason Swain is here, VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Wood as we continue on Josh and Swain.
When special guests call in to 99.1 The Sports Animal, you hear them on the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline, stanleyfence.com.
This is Andy with Mo Shingles. You already know we do the best roofs for the best price. We also do lifetime warranty gutter guards, usually for around half the national guys. Call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
In the NFL, veteran defender Jamal Adams agreed to terms with the Minnesota Vikings last night. Originally the 6th overall pick in the draft by the New York Jets in 2017, Adams began his career as a safety, making 3 Pro Bowl appearances and an All-Pro selection in 2019. He has recently transitioned to linebacker, spending last season with the Raiders and playing all of his snaps at the linebacker spot. He made 45 tackles, a sack, 7 pressures, and a forced fumble. Colts quarterback Daniel Jones said yesterday he is fully cleared to participate in training camp activities, which begin on Wednesday for Indianapolis after Jones suffered an Achilles injury back in December that ended his 2025 season. With Jones as the starter for the Colts last year, Indianapolis won 8 of their first 10 games. Jones then re-signed earlier this offseason on a 2-year, $88 million contract with incentives that could be worth up to $100 million. I'm Joel Silverberg.
I'm VFL Todd Kelly Jr., and it's
39 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
When it comes to family law, a lot has changed in recent years, so assumptions can be costly. If you see or sense a change coming in your family life that could have legal implications, it's important to know where you stand. What are your rights and responsibilities? Getting good legal advice early is never a bad idea. I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell. If you or anyone you know is facing a family law issue, start with a consultation. Visit CordellCordell.com.
If you're looking around your house thinking it might be time for a little upgrade, maybe the bathroom needs attention. Those kitchen cabinets are looking tired, or the flooring has seen better days. I know exactly who can help you with that. I went to Old City Kitchens at 218 East Depot Avenue in the Old City, and I'm sure glad I did. You can schedule your appointment by going to oldcitykitchens.com or give them a call at 865-800-8001. You'll be glad you did.
For a limited time, enjoy a basic wash for just $5 at Ultimate Shine Car Wash. Plus, every visit includes free vacuums, microfiber towels, and mat and glass cleaner. Text radio to 80402 to receive your offer and stop by Ultimate Shine today. Visit ultimateshinecarwash.com for locations. Offer valid now through August 3rd. Text radio to 80402. By providing your phone number, you agree to receive automated text messages. Consent not required for purchase. The number of marketing communications may vary per month. Reply stop to cancel and help for help. Message and data rates may apply. Terms of use and privacy notice apply. See ultimateshinecarwash.com for details.
34 years. That's how long Marsha Blackburn has been in politics. She ran for Congress, State Senate, Congress 8 more times, U.S. Senate twice. I voted for her, and I bet you did too. Now Marsha Blackburn wants to end her career as governor. We all owe Marsha our sincere thanks for her service, but we don't owe her the governor's office.
John Rose.
It's not a reward, it's a tough job for a tough, conservative CEO. I'm John Rose. Like President Trump and previous Tennessee governors, I'm a CEO. I grew 2 great technology companies. I created jobs. I made a payroll and made tough decisions. To run our state, we need someone who's run a business, not just someone who's run for office. I'm John Rose, and I'm applying to do the job.
For Governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
His Security and Technology, your one-stop shop for all your security and technology needs. We offer state-of-the-art security systems to protect your home or business, as well as cutting-edge technology solutions to enhance your daily life. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing top-quality service and support. Contact His Security Technology today to learn more about how we can help you stay protected and connected. 865-474-9495 or visit hissecurity.com. In God we trust, all others we monitor.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
tracking a bit more of an active day ahead with highs climbing into the lower 90s, feeling like the triple digits, and that will help to fuel some scattered showers and storms, especially during the afternoon and evening. Doesn't mean everyone's going to see these storms, but they could pack a punch, so keep a close eye on the forecast and try and stay cool to beat the heat. In the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Sydney Sullivan.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles Table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
We're back on Josh and Swain. We're going to hand out today's Attaboy coming up in just a moment. Jason Swain is here. He's a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. Michael texted, can you guys talk about Ohio State's deal with the jersey patch? So that is a subject we've covered a couple different times today, as there is a deal both for Ohio State and Notre Dame, separate deals. But this morning news came out of Ohio State's deal. I've seen different reports in the $15 to $17 million range of what they're expected to get annually in a deal with J.P. Morgan Chase. And then during our show, news came out that Notre Dame has a deal with SoFi, and Ross Dellinger has reported that could be up to $18 to $20 million per year. So we've seen previous agreements. We see these today. These are as large as we've seen, and we'll see more eventually. Good chance we could see something with Tennessee. But these are deals across all sports at Ohio State and Notre Dame, with, of course, football driving the heavy interest there. But big-time payments for Ohio State and Notre Dame. What did you see? A story with comparison that what they're getting, only New York, L.A., Golden State in the NBA with their jersey patch deals would top what we're seeing with Ohio State and Notre Dame today.
Yeah. So
to put that in some kind of perspective. So, again, revenue is what everybody's looking for. And part of that is with the rising costs, and a lot of that is with revenue share. Increasing costs for different schools. To get the best players, you got to pay a lot of money to make it happen. So Ohio State and Notre Dame today have new deals that will bring in a lot of money.
Sheesh. Man, you got a good coach at a place where the resources are going to back you up. Why would you ever leave? Remember, there was talk about potentially Marcus Freeman looking at the NFL, and he turned it down. Now I see why he turned it down. Makes total sense. I mean, you're operating like a professional team, and you have this deal that's coming down the pike. Whew. Hard not to compete. And then you have the prestige of it. You have the network with the alumni. I remember Gerald Riggs Jr.'s brother, who played DB, he transferred from Florida to Notre Dame. And I remember that being the reason. It was the opportunities after football that presented itself. And so, man, you got an institution that's able to command almost $20 million from a jersey patch. No one else in college football can do that.
No, when you compare the deals that Ohio State and Notre Dame have put out today to the Big 12 conversation a few weeks ago. Don't do that, man. Let's just stop. Let me just stop you right there. Don't do that. This is sad. I think we need some, what's that called? The Sarah the Sarah McLachlan music?
McLachlan music. We need the Sarah McLachlan music be playing while you continue talking about Ohio State and Notre Dame's deal compared to the Big 12's deal. But go ahead, continue. I don't want to interrupt you. Continue.
So the Big 12 has a deal with Monster Energy, and it will require each school to have a Monster Energy logo on their uniforms. The deal is worth about $20 million, divided 16 ways for all the schools. The Notre Dame deal reportedly could be up to $20 million just for Notre Dame. So it feels like maybe the Big 12 deal could have been better.
I can see the Big 12 calling Monster Energy Drink, say, "Hey, we want to talk to you about that deal we made a couple weeks ago." And Monster's like, "Yeah, what you need?" "Well, we want to see if we can go back to the negotiation table." "Nope, a deal is a deal."
As Ben Portnoy wrote for Sports Business Journal at the time of the deal, naturally there are detractors to this deal. So I'm sure that there are some administrators around the Big 12 that are seeing this news with Ohio State and Notre Dame, which I would say obviously have stronger branding than most of those Big 12 schools, but have to be asking, wait a minute, they're getting that just for their school, and we're getting this?
For the whole conference?
It does not exactly even out there. But, well, I mean, technically the Big 12 deal and the Notre Dame deal are about the same. It's just that, again, it has to be divided in the Big 12 after that. So, yeah, that's one of the big news items today with the first day of Big Ten Media Days, a big jersey patch deal at Ohio State and at Notre Dame. 865-656-9900. Before we close out this segment, let's hand out today's Attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. So we hand out Attaboys and Attagirls every day, highlighting positive stories, sometimes in the sports world. This is outside the world of sports, but it involves a video that you may have seen because it made the rounds on social media yesterday. I watched the video at KSBW's website out in California. This is in Santa Cruz, California. And the Attaboy is going to go to a lifeguard who, according to the media reports, is 16 years old. I have not seen his full name. His name is Ryder, according to some of the reports there. But he's a 16-year-old lifeguard at Seabright Beach in Santa Cruz who braved some very serious waves. They are crashing down on him and the 10-year-old boy that he is helping save. When you watch the video, there's some bystanders that run in to try to help as well. But the lifeguard, he is holding on for dear life. And thankfully, the 10-year-old boy was okay, and the lifeguard was okay. Everybody was okay by the end of this. But it was a very situation that could have turned tragic. But thanks to the heroic efforts by the lifeguard at Seabright Beach in Santa Cruz, everybody was able to walk out of there okay, and we're thankful for that. So he is a true hero for the effort he made to make sure that 10-year-old was able to get out of the water safely with the waves that were crashing down. So to Ryder and to everybody that stepped up to help, but Ryder especially, who made sure that 10-year-old boy was safe, an attaboy, because he is a true hero there in Santa Cruz, California.
Yeah, that was a very scary-looking video, and it's a reminder that love always wins, and there's people willing to give their lives to do the right thing. And as a lifeguard, then it's kind of what you have to do. That's what you signed up to do. So just a really, really, really heartwarming story.
Yep. One of the bystanders, by the way, was quoted in the story before the video begins, watching the lifeguard, quote, fearlessly run out into the huge waves to do what was needed to bring help to that boy.
Yep.
He did that, and he deserves an attaboy for those heroic efforts. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day. There are positive stories to share with you every day. We do that right here on Josh and Swain. We thank you for being with us. We have one segment to go on today's show. We'll come back, wrap up the conversation from today right here on Josh and Swain.
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
if
was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property.
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
The 13th Annual Covenant Health Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival returns to World's Fair Park on Sunday, September 6th. The festival has become one of the best culinary and fireworks events in the region, with 100% of proceeds going to charity. So don't miss out on all the action of Flavor Day weekend. Get ready for wings, cooking and eating competitions, live entertainment, kids activities, and the most immersive pyro musical fireworks show around.
Tickets on sale now at bkwfestival.com. That's bkwfestival.com.
The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer, Glenn Jacobs.
Hi, this is Joel for Old City Kitchens. Are you about to overpay for your new kitchen or bath cabinets? Many people do, but you don't have to when you shop Old City Kitchens. At Old City Kitchens, we have a huge selection of inventory. Not only do we stock Shaker off-white kitchen cabinets and caramel stained cabinets in a Shaker style, we have access to over 40 different door styles in our value collection. Come see for yourself. Because of our buying power, we are glad to pass along the savings. Old City Kitchens, making dream kitchens affordable. Sing it with me.
At Old City Kitchens, get a better kitchen at a better price.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops. We are the place to shop. Come on down.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
I'm Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel. Get your Tennessee football coverage where you get insight unlike any other. No one covers the ballers like 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Swain, we've had a lot to talk about today. We've talked about jersey patches in college sports. A lot of schools have jersey patch deals. Ohio State, Notre Dame, as lucrative as we've seen, but a number of schools around the country. You'll see more added to the list at some point. Don't be surprised if Tennessee is on there. Wisconsin will have a Culver's patch, I believe. Arkansas, very much tied in with Tyson Foods. They'll be represented. FedEx and Memphis, they have a deal. Woodside Energy and LSU is one of the first jersey deals. There was a Ripple deal, which is an interesting one, XRP with Kansas. That was announced recently.
Yeah.
So you'll see more of these. We talked about the recruitment of David Jacobs. He's a 5-star edge rusher in the 2027 class who is committed to Ohio State. But his father, who played football at Georgia and was coached by Rodney Garner, spoke to On3, and that family connection to Tennessee is creating a little more buzz on the internet today after that story came out, as Jacob's father did say, yep, still committed to Ohio State. According to the story, said his son is, quote, strongly tracking to sign at Ohio State, but also said, quote, as of today, yes, he will sign with Ohio State, but you know how this stuff goes.
I don't have a problem with what he said. I kind of like how he said it, because you don't want Ohio State just to stop recruiting your kid and just think that everything is done and you don't have to continue to put the work in to value him. I like it. I like it. I wonder though, why is Georgia not a more serious player here if that dad played at Georgia?
That is a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I've not seen that, but the younger Jacobs plays in the state of Georgia, is a 5-star prospect. His dad played at Georgia. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of weird.
As the story notes, both Tennessee and Miami continue to recruit Jacobs, who remains committed to Ohio State.
The closest place to that young man is Knoxville, Tennessee. 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yes, Tennessee is a lot closer than Columbus, Ohio, or Miami, Florida.
That's right. That is right. So we'll see how aggressive Tennessee will be in trying to bring him in. Because you got to be aggressive, especially after the country kind of saw what you did to go out and get DGG, David, Gabriel, George.
So the Tennessee-Ohio State fan battles online will continue. We are 8 days away from the start of fall camp, so Swain, when we're back on the air tomorrow at 12 o'clock, we'll be less than a week away because they'll open up fall camp next Wednesday morning.
Yep, and then we'll be a few hours away from 4-star running back Asa Barnes.
That's right.
Making
Tomorrow,
his
5 o'clock.
That's right. So let's get it on, man. Let's get it on. Closer and closer, my friend. It's a good day to be a Tennessee Vol up in here. Probably say it's a good day to be a salesperson for whoever sold that Notre Dame package and Ohio State jerseys patch deal. Whoever did that deal, it's a good day for you too. Y'all having steaks tonight.
Brian in the text box, appreciate you, said that Austin Price, who should be joining us tomorrow, by the way, said on the VolQuest podcast, Georgia was not willing to meet the NIL demands from Jacobs. That is always a safe bet. Why is one player not in the running with one school?
Well, Georgia doesn't have to meet those demands.
No, they don't.
Yep.
Randall had texted earlier, it's really sad that money now picks who has the best teams in college sports. I miss the days of pride and love for a school.
Let's stare at each other and see how long we can go with a straight face without laughing. Ready? Go.
You looked away.
Oh, man. Yeah. The only difference is the amount of money, but, man, it's always been about money. Just less of it. Just less of it. It's out in the open more now than ever, but it's always been about who is going to stroke the biggest check, or in other words, who's going to pack the biggest bag of untraceable dollar bills.
Speaking of, you'll find a headline at the front of ESPN.com as FIFA's president earlier today unveiled a proposal to create a $20 billion company running the World Cup with private investigators, including the Kushner family. UEFA has rejected the FIFA plan and said that is a line that football's governing institutions should never cross, and that the World Cup is not FIFA's to sell. So that'll be a fun story to follow as well.
You think they'll buy a jersey patch?
Well, that's a funny thing. That is the world of soccer kits. You get the jersey patches, but I'm stunned to see that FIFA and its president might be willing to cross some kind of line.
I'm sorry, Josh. All I heard was billions and thought about a jersey patch. I didn't hear anything else you said.
Yeah,
Vols, baby. Vols over everything.
Can you get it? Yeah, FIFA on the Vols uniform? Be a good deal.
As long as there's no red on it, we good.
Okay.
No red on it.
All right, Swain, I think we said it all.
Let's do this again tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Remember, you can search Josh and Swain anywhere you get your podcast, and you can go back and listen anytime. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Joel Silverberg producing. Thank you as always. We will see you and talk to you tomorrow at noon, presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your